Hello.
This my shit. All the girls stop to feel like this. Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that.
Hello.
Hello. How do? How is everybody? What is this song that's playing right now? Why did I think that this was something from like Midsummer? Is it? What it? I've never heard of this. I don't know. It's just this is the playlist you guys made, so I don't know, dude. It's a banger. It's one of yours. I'm about to roll this playlist over into Jamwich Volume 2, by the way. So this is the end of Jamwich Volume 1. Just so you know. Hi chat. It's the mole speech from Banjo. I never played Banjo-Kazooie. And I feel like doing a stream where I play it would probably be a good idea because I know so many people love it, but never played it. Never in my life. I think we went on YouTube and we like watched a video of like the beginning of it just because I had never played it, but yeah. Nintendo Childhood Roulette, 5 subs to change game. How about I just play a game? How about I just throw a game on the burner and I fucking cook it? You know what I mean? How are you guys? Yeah, a little bit earlier today. I have a, I don't usually stream Saturdays, but I kind of wanted to stream extra day, and I'm going to something tonight, and I wanted to get a stream in before. So it's not going to be a super long stream. I'm probably going to stream until 9 p.m. And then I'm going to not do that. Thanks, Alexa. I appreciate it. I do like the sweater a lot, but it's getting really scratchy. Like really scratchy. And I don't really know how to prevent that. I don't know if there's a trick for like if a sweater's already getting scratchy. 4 hours is a long time. 4 hours is decent. If I stream less than 4 hours, I'm kind of like, meh. That is a great sweater. Wear a shirt underneath. No, but like for washing it, you know? Like I wish that I could figure out a way to wash it. Hi Hannah. Hi Cheese. Hi Maiko. Hi Nick. Alexa, hi. Hearts, what's up? Collie, hello. Chill, hello. Hi John. Hi Sam. UVC, what's up? ITTV, hi. Flat Rising, what's up? Space Raptor, hello. What kind of cheese you have? It's pepper jack. Hi Pickles, hello. Hi Nox. King, what's up? Not good streams in with that sweater. We did. We got good streams in. Maybe dry cleaning will do something. It probably would. It's just like, am I willing to pay that, you know? Big Shot, what's up? How's it going? Hi Soup. Hi Josie. Hi Pharma. Alabastis, hello. Hi Cowabunga, how's it going? Hi Potion. Yes to pepper jack. I love pepper jack cheese. I think pepper jack's the cheese that I haven't gone through a phase with. I've just consistently liked it. And I think if I'm gonna have cheese and crackers with like salami or something, I usually go pepper jack. Because it's kind of, I mean, yes, it's spicy, but it's mild, you know? Where it's like, if you go with like a sharp cheddar, like I love sharp cheese, don't get me wrong. I love a good sharp cheddar. But you can get burnt out of that pretty quickly, so. Pepper jack is good with everything. It's good. Brie is really good too. I got a really good brie from Trader Joe's. Jeff, thank you for the 2 months. Jeff, thank you. Thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming back for another month. That's big. Had depression, slept until 6 p.m. but didn't fall asleep. My brain is on we are on thin ice today. Because I called in my prescription today. I needed it yesterday. I didn't take any yesterday. Which yesterday was a fucking day to be unmedicated. Which is fine. 1 day is not usually a big deal. And then I called it in today and it said it wouldn't be ready till tomorrow. So we are being very gentle to ourselves today and yesterday. And tomorrow I will go get my prescription and we will be fine. But we are just taking it easy. TJ's has a good cheese selection. Yeah, and it like feels fancy for some reason. I've been in red Leicester cheese lately. I don't know what that is. That sounds great. Is it intrusive to ask the context to this? Of my medication? What do you mean? The context of what? Just out here raw dogging life. Yeah. No, it'll be fine. It's not a big deal. I mean, it happens. Like if I were to call it in earlier and not wait till the last second, this wouldn't be an issue. And usually I'm good about it, but I had so much going on. Honestly, what was going to happen yesterday, I was going to wake up and I was going to call my medication in, and then I was going to go get it before Urban Dictionary Jeopardy. And then, I was asked to be on Master Baker, the day before. So then I kind of forgot. And then I got home and I was like, oh, whoopsies. Context of keeping it chill, more specifically meds are private, and I get that. I mean, I think I still don't really understand. Cal told me yesterday, be kind to yourself like you're an overly nice grandma. I thought it was a nice perspective. Yeah, that's true. Just be kind to yourself. Yeah, it was really fun. It was cool to be on Master Baker. Well, if you guys were down, just today's stream, we're going to watch like a little bit of Master Baker. Because I know a lot of you guys like don't even know what that is really. That I don't know if that's your side of Twitch. And I also didn't promo it because I didn't know. And so it was basically kind of like if you saw me on there, you saw me on there, but I didn't post about it. Because I didn't know if I could either, because she didn't announce it till the day of. So I was kind of like, ah. So I was on Master Baker yesterday with Eric. It was QT does a baking show, and me and Eric got to go be judges, and it was really fun. It was really cool. I was really happy to be a part of that. The confusion in your statement of I'd like to keep it chill until I get my prescriptions. Oh, I mean, I just like, my brain is basically like sitting in like a glass chamber, and if it bounces around in that glass chamber too much, it might fucking fly out of the glass chamber onto the ground. So that's what we're working with. I was literally about to look it up. Yeah, it's cool. I'll show you guys clips of it. It was really fun. It was really cool. I got to taste some horrific pies. The worst pies that you've ever imagined in your entire life. I got to eat those. I can't believe I didn't get sick, to level with you. Eric eating the butter was unhinged. I knew because we were sitting right next to the table that had all of the ingredients on it. I looked over and I saw the pile of butter. And I know Eric really well. Okay, I know him extremely well. The second I saw that bowl of cubes of butter, I knew he was going to take a bite out of one of them. I knew it. I just knew I knew it was going to be his bit. Just like I knew he was going to make the cream pie bit like 3 times. I knew that. Like I was like, all right, they're making pies today. I'm going to hear Eric say cream pie like 6 times. I can just go ahead and... Sim, thank you for gifting us up to Amaranth. Sim, thank you for gifting us up to Amaranth. Here, I have something for you to thank you for doing that for us. Bye. At least you didn't have to taste Spooky's cookies. They didn't look terrible. They had just a fuck ton of sprinkles on them. But as far as like look wise, they're not the worst thing I've ever seen. So I would have liked to tasted them. I actually am in awe of how Aiden made the thing that he made look as bad as it did for how strong it started out. Like his dough, I remember looking across the kitchen and seeing Aiden like, you know, doing whatever you do with your dough and kneading it is the word. And I was like, okay, yeah, that looks like a good dough. That looks good. And then it just all went downhill from there. The peak was really him kneading his dough and it not looking like shit. I'm waiting for someone to make the 5-head move and just making brownies 5 days in a row, accepting a loss on the is it a blank category. Aiden's blueberry monster pie looked horrible. He basically, like, ingredients wise made a big piece of pasta, coagulated like curdled blueberry milk, and then a piece of pasta with holes in it. Is basically what he made. Like, I can't really think of a better way to put it. Oh, Space Kid, have a good time. I've heard that the new Spider-Man movie's really good. Like, really, really good. So, go, give us some feedback. I would like to go see it. That might be the first movie I go see in theaters for a while. Because I really liked the first one. Like, a lot. Didn't boil the pasta. No boing. What did you guys do today? Tell me about your days. Let's talk about you. While I chew into the mic and I drink my Red Bull. What kind of shit did you guys get into today? Oh, you're gonna see it tomorrow. That's awesome. Cool. I'm gonna go see it for sure. I nursed a hangover today. No. I touched grass today. Ooh, nice. It was warm here today. It was one of those days where it didn't seem like it was that warm, and then I walked outside and I was like, oh fuck. I walked Oki and I wore a tank top and sweats, and it was too much. I pet my dog and got her a penguin that squeaks outside of human hearing range. I have some fun news about my like IRL backpack, which leads me into another point of something that I found online that I know you guys are gonna want me to buy. So it's just a matter of pulling the trigger. But remind me here. I'll write it in my notes. I'm gonna break the third wall or the fourth wall here a little bit. When I start stream, like over the course of the day, I make like a notepad note and I write down stuff that I want to remember to talk about. Cause I'll be like, oh, I got to tell chat about that. Oh, that was a funny story. So I literally write it down. So when I start stream, sometimes I'll have a list of like the shit that I want to talk about on stream. So I don't leave anything out. Got a haircut, hit the gym, set up a date for tomorrow. You're killing it. Goodness.
Hello.
Punk gig with friends. Nice. Visited my mom and watched movies. Nice. Fished. Very cool. Did you catch fish? Playing Wingspan with the gang in a bit. I don't know what that is. I worked. First guess I got called They already do it better than I do. I moved all the furniture out of my house and been dead in bed since. I put my whole living room back together after yesterday's stream, and it was a time. It was a time. It's really fun to set stuff up. It is not fun to clean up after yourself. A bunch of fires in my province would finally get hit. Oh, that's good. Rain's good. Tended my veggie garden and have been playing Shadows of Doubt. I found one serial killer, but I'm stuck on a stalker. Ooh, the stalker ones are hard. Is that you typing the note in like 0.4 seconds like anime sword? Yep. Also welcome in. So when I've played, the cases that have stumped me have been the stalker ones, and I don't know why. It was, chat, I don't know if you remember, we had that one case where that person, the link was like the prescriptions, and I think I'm giving the game, for once, a little more credit than it deserves, because I always think that the crimes are gonna have to do with the victims, where they don't necessarily. So it's like the link we found was like the prescriptions. They all had the same prescriptions, and then it was like a stalking case. Those didn't have anything to do with each other, but those were like the things we were given. So sometimes I'll be like, oh, it's this kind of case. We got to look at this, and it's not really. It kind of, yeah. Wingspan is a board game, very fun and addictive. Nice. I love board games. What's my Twitch?
Glad to be here 3.
Here, click this link if you want to watch me on Twitch, guys. If you guys are interested in watching my stream, there you go. Gibby, thank you for the 20 months. Thank you for being here. You're a good friend and a wonderful mod. Got groceries today. I also got groceries today. And I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for Barry, because Barry said, I gotta go get groceries. Do you need anything? And I went, okay, I'll go with you. Yeah. You always look nice, but you look very nice today. Thank you. Thank you. Was that just for free? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Soup. I appreciate it. It's not like Soup doesn't give me free compliments, but sometimes I'm like, what happened? Do I have something on my face? Like it was out of left field. Pay the mods is off. Oh, well, it's because I'm poor. That is why. That is why it is off. And I wish I had a better reason. I wish I had something better. It's not a perfect game, but I'm obsessed with every moment my detective got caught because he was stinky, and I was just amazed. They've added a bunch of little oh, by the way, I changed something with the bit alerts, which may be fun, maybe not. All the bit alerts from 100 bits to, I have to check, 200 and something. There's like 5 or 6 different sound bites that are randomized, and I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on, is just drop the sound bites in, and so it'll just be like the Vine thing was back in the day. Yeah, Shadows of Doubt's a great game. I love it. I think it's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm forever salty that it didn't get the attention it deserved. It's also not full access yet. It's early access, which I know a lot of people just do not touch early access games, but yeah, I went grocery shopping today, which was great. That was good. I've been needing to do that for a while. I haven't gone grocery shopping for weeks, so I went and got groceries. I'm eating cheese and salami and crackers right now, which is, I don't know if this is dinner for me. This might be dinner, this might not be dinner. I don't really eat meals a whole lot. I kind of just snack. Is the bits menu no longer accurate? No, I need to change it. I shouldn't even have one on there because I change it often enough. So yeah, what is this, Carlos? What did you send? Carlos, I'm not even gonna pull this up on screen. Is this some AI bullshit? I married the perfect man without baggage. He's completely virtual. I can't with you. Have you guys seen thanks Summers, welcome in. Have you guys seen the like Adobe AI shit that they've been doing? So I don't know anything about this. I'm sure some of you know a lot about it. We should call Bruce. Where they're taking Adobe, I guess, basically just now has some fucking insane AI. Also, cheese. Thank you for the 100 bits. Just got access to the beta. I want to fuck with it just to fuck with it. Let's see. There's probably a YouTube video. Adobe AI. Here, let me, let's see if we can find it. This is actually one of the most incredible things I've seen. Every time I see a TikTok on it, I stop and I have to watch it. They're taking like famous art photos. Basically what it does is it just fills in the gaps of anything with AI. Let me see if I can find like a good video on it. Does anybody have a good... Anyone with Creative Cloud has it? It's under beta. I don't have that. I'm a Da Vinci bitch. The Today Show? No, thank you. Adobe Firefly? No. Adobe Firefly? There's just like a bunch of... I send you on Discord some edits I've made with the new AI. Yeah, you can do that. That'd be sick. Carlos, that's not... This is not what I'm talking about. Because this is just a photo of Nandre and Eric that you took and you cut out and you put them at an anime convention. And then this is just a photo of all three of us in the wreckage of a burned down building. And then this one is just a photo of me photoshopped over the top of a Power Ranger put into, I don't even know where the setting is. And I don't even know what's happening here. And I know that you didn't do any of these with that. Fucking Christ. Okay, let me pull up YouTube. Photoshop, let's see. The future of graphic design? You know what? Fuck it. We're watching a...
Technology makes it...
We got an exclusive fight at the high end. Professional security.
No, I want to watch this. I hate that I'm like taking so long to find because I want to fight like the right thing. Generative... Oh, like this. Oh, I think this... Watch this one.
Here's an image of a nice woman I found online. We're gonna do some generative AI fill on her using Photoshop Beta. See what it comes up with. I cropped around her. We're gonna speed up this process for you. And bam, yeah, it looks like it puts her in a nice shirt. Oh, the generated images were removed because they violate user guidelines. Interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and crop around her and see what else it will generate for us. And there you go. So they put her in a bed and she looks like she's terrified of something. So we're gonna add in a scary monster and see what it generates.
Ah, she's so scared.
And there's your final image. Here's an image of a nice woman I found on...
I've never seen the original, so, you know, who's to say? Okay, so yeah, this is what you can do. You like take a photo and you can like outline areas. You can like add AI shit in. You can have it fill in the gaps. These are fucking crazy. I'll watch these all day long. Just adding trees. Just like it just, you know what I mean? The AI just fucking does it. It just adds water. That's crazy. Yeah, and it gives you options. And look, he's gonna pull this out and then the AI is just gonna fill in all the gaps. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Isn't that incredible? Very easy to do as a human though. I mean, for some people. Let's see, let's do, there was like a couple wedding ones that I saw. There was one I saw today that was fucking insane. Like this guy in front of a wall. I wonder if I liked it. Let me see if I liked it. I bet I didn't. I didn't, but I liked this, and I want to know if you guys also do this. Jesse, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you for the 4 months, Jesse. I appreciate that. Thank you. Do you guys also do this? I think what it is when you are trying to be like respectful in some capacity and you like feel awkward. It's museum etiquette. Yeah, my ass has not gone to a museum. Okay, well, we went to that bookstore that one time, so that counts kind of. And you just like kind of walk around. Whenever I'm in a museum, I feel really uncomfortable. I feel like I can't walk correctly, and I also feel like I need to look at things and with a certain like body language. Like whenever I'm in a museum, I feel super self-conscious about how my body is acting around the paintings and stuff. It's like, oh, am I giving it the right body language? It's a fucking painting. I don't know. It felt like I was seen. Yeah. Have you tried NVIDIA Canvas? I don't know what that is. So I have not tried it. Also, this is really cute.
Good morning, Jake. Well, good morning.
It's a dog bus. It just locks them in. They live stream on the dog bus? I don't know where they're going. They just roll up. One last ride. Just rolling up.
Good morning, Amaru.
Gets on the bus. He walks in. Everybody's like, hey, pal.
Good morning, Bama.
Gotta go pick my seat. Good morning, everybody. Okay, this is my seat today. So cute. You can create cool pics with AI stuff? No, I don't even know what that is. It's fun. Yeah, they get on. They all like politely sniff. They don't go crazy. They just politely sniff and then they pick a seat. Yeah, they're going to work. That was also really cute. I don't know. I was in a deep TikTok hole today. It is really, really cute. Yeah. Quite adorable. Let's all buy a bus for dogs. That would be, where would you take them though? Is the thing. Also, this is me.
A всего лишь петуньи.
The prophecy is true.
А всего лишь петуньи.
I definitely like, when I drink, I realize at some point that my eyes are like much more closed than they usually are. And I'll be like, oh, I think people can probably notice that. So then I do this. And then I'm sure that there's like a bunch of photos where I'm posing like this because I don't want my eyes to be like closed for photos. Increasing the field of view. Ruth has heavy eyelid syndrome. Yeah, I can. Some people aren't like this, but I can definitely tell like what photos I was drunk in because like my eyes are just like a little bit more closed. So yeah, sometimes I take photos and I'll be like, it's just like embarrassing. Anyone a one-eyed drunkard? There's been a couple times, not a ton of times, but there's been a couple times that I've gotten really drunk, and for some reason when I get really drunk I can't read my phone very well unless I close one eye or the other eye, which it's beyond me, but don't like that. I think my eyes are open but definitely a bit more glazed. When I had moaned is for texting while incredibly intoxicated. Yeah, that's what it, yeah, I've definitely like called an Uber a couple times like this. Which is like, why does that happen? I have that with being high. I think most people are like that when they're high. I think that's more normal than when you get drunk. But I mean, I don't know. It's doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who watched? Oh, okay. Do you guys want to hear about a development in my IRL backpack adventure? There's been a development. There's been a bit of a change of plans, but in a good way. Your eyes dilate when pretty drunk, so it's all blurry and brighter. That makes sense. Less of an alcohol girly, unless it's tequila, and more of a blunt girly. Then Hannah knows. This mode. Okay, so this is exciting because I think we'll be able to get an IRL stream this week or next week. I don't know. Do you guys, when it's Saturday and you guys are talking about the upcoming Wednesday, do you say this week or do you say next week? Because I say this week because it's the week that's coming up, but a lot of people say next because Saturday is still the previous week. But it's like Saturday, Sunday is like kind of that limbo world. So I say this week when I'm talking about one of the weekdays. Yeah, either is correct, but it can be confusing. So we'll be able to have a IRL stream this coming week. One of these coming weeks. I try to make it as clear as possible in those cases because it's confusing. It's weird that it's like confusing. You know what I mean? Like that seems like that should be one of the more staple things to like our language, right? So yesterday's stream was great. Great. We'll talk about that in a second. That was really fun. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about. But the first thing, IRL backpack. So I've been gathering a bunch of parts for an IRL backpack. And the different parts that you get for an IRL backpack are you get a camera, you get mics, you get a backpack, you get power supplies, you get a bunch of cords, and then the main guts of an IRL backpack is this thing called the Live View Solo. And there's people that do things called Bella boxes. There's a bunch of different options. But the one that I borrowed from Bobby is called the Live View Solo. I would show it to you, but it has barcodes on it, and I don't know which ones I can and can't show you. So what it does is you get this box, and then you contact Verizon, and you contact AT&T, and you get services for internet from both of them. And then you plug those into the box. And then with the box, you can stream from it, and what it does is it streams on AT&T service, and then if AT&T drops a little bit, it flips over to Verizon. So basically you've got like two highways, and it's the Live View box picks which one is the strongest and bounces back and forth so that your stream doesn't drop. The Live View box is like $700. The service to get all of that working can be up to like $300 a month. It's expensive. But I got a huge dono. I was like, we can do it, whatever. So I have Bobby's Live View that I was going to use for a month, just to test it out. So I contacted Mark Dudlick, and I'm talking to Mark Dudlick about the box, and we're figuring it out, and I'm trying to figure out how to use it. Yeah, Gibby, you have to buy a hotspot from both or more. Like Floppy Jimmy uses 3, so it's a lot. That's not it. It wasn't what I bought, Sam. It's what I borrowed from Bobby. So I'm trying to set it up with Mark, and it's complicated, it's confusing, and I'm starting to get kind of frustrated and I'm getting a little like discouraged, and I'm thinking about like the cost monthly, and I'm just like, oh my god, I bought all of this gear and like this one main, you know what I mean? Like, you're getting into any new territory, you have that moment of like overwhelmed, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm afraid that this is a mistake. And so then I'm contacting a couple people. I talked to Ham, I talked to Floppy Jimmy, I talked to Mark about, you know, all the stuff that I'm going to be doing. And all of them said the same thing. They said, you should just use a phone. And I was like, no. Like, I can do better, right? I can get better. Like, I don't need to just use a phone. And they're like, you should use a phone. And in the midst of me being totally distressed about this live view box and how to set it up, I'm like, maybe they weren't telling me to use a phone to like downplay, like, you know, just be a beginner. Maybe they were telling me to use a phone because it's better. And so I start like looking into it and I start asking people. And I figured out that, yeah, the service with the live view box would be better, but not so crazy much that starting with a phone wouldn't be the move. So what I did is I like did a bunch of research, and here's what I'm gonna do. Like, marginally better, it's better, but it's not like night and day. It's like just better. And it's also one of those situations where it's better if you can afford it, but it's not so much better to not go grocery shopping for it, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a let's splurge if you have the cash, or if I was like a full-time streamer, that's my only IRL was my only content. So anyways, I did some research and I figured out that this is what I'm going to do, which is actually really great because all of the gear that I bought I can still use, which is why I held off on buying the live view box, because that was like the one thing that like you can't use that for anything else other than what it's meant to do. But like the backpack, the battery packs, the microphone, the camera, the cords, like all of that stuff I can still use. So what I bought is for my, like, I use like one cell service on my phone, like my phone that I use all the time. And I bought another phone. Like, I bought a new phone. It's an iPhone. And I got a cell service on it that's not the one that I use on my phone, right? So I'm trying to think if there's any reason why I can't tell you which cell service I use. I'm not, but I whatever. It doesn't matter because I would have both of them now, right? So I avoid it. Well, I could avoid it, but also at the same time, there's two major ones, and I now have both of them, so it doesn't matter. So anyways, I got a second phone. So basically what I'm saying is I will have two phones. I will have one phone that's on one plan, and I will have another phone that's on another plan. On the new phone, yeah, iPhone Red. So it's like I have iPhone Red and iPhone Blue, right? So I'll stream on one of the phones, and then I'll make a hotspot with my phone, and I'll be able to combine the two services into one service and just do the same thing that the live view box does. And I know that this is really confusing, whatever, but long story short is I'm going to use a phone with all of the gear that I bought, and that's going to work really, really great, hopefully. And then if I stream for months and months, IRL stream with it, and I'm just like, this is the best thing ever, and the stream grows because it's expensive, then I will upgrade to the boxes and the big shit. But what I'm gonna do is the dono that I got to help me do all this. I bought a bunch of gear, I got all the stuff, and then I'll be able to use it to pay the monthly charge, because instead of $300 a month, I'm now gonna be paying about $100 a month to run it. I got two phones, one for my plug and one for my hose. Of course, Carlos, that makes sense. So anyways, the phone, I already bought the new SIM card for the phone. So I'm literally just waiting for the phone to arrive. And the second the phone arrives, like, I just have to unbox it and type in the code, and I will be able to live stream that day. I'll just be able, because everything will be pretty easy to set up. So
This much, all the girls start to be like this. New time.
Is it am I will? Like will am I? Is it Amy or is it supposed to be like will I am? Will am I? Will I am? Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Will I am? Will am I? That's the Shakespeare version. The Shakespeare version of will I am, or Yoda. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Yoda. Will am I? Am I will? Nice, perfect. How often do you get Amy? I bet all the fucking time. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. So anyways, that's kind of like the update with the IRL backpack, which is gonna be cool. But the reason that I brought that up, other than to just update you guys on where we are at that, it's taken a little longer than I thought it would because I was doing all this research for one setup and then I pivoted. But it should be here on the 6th, I think. But I found this. So if like I said, I'll be using a phone for basically like the main guts of my IRL backpack now. I found one of these and it's $50 on Etsy. And I think I'm going to pull the trigger because with the IRL backpack, everything has to be wired to the backpack. With the phone setup, it'll be wired most of the time because it'll be charging, but the microphone is wireless. Everything will be wireless. So I'm just saying, if we did IRL streams with Oki, she could be the streamer. It's for a dog. It goes on her back. So I could put the phone in the harness for her and then we could do dog walk streams, but the phone would be on her. And so you would see me when she runs towards me, but you would just see everything she sees, which I've never seen anybody do an IRL stream from a dog POV. So I don't see any fucking reason why we can't do this. Because can you imagine a dog park stream where I take her to the dog park and you get to POV watch her interact with other dogs at the dog park? For the love of God, do a dog park stream. I haven't bought this yet because I just have looked at it like 3 times. I would cry with joy. There's only 8 left. $62 with shipping. I'm gonna not have this on my main screen in case some horrible thing happens. Like, you know what I want? You know those spinning things that they have in the car wash? The like brushes that spin. They give them to cows sometimes. I want one of those in the shower so then I can just like. Kurt, thank you for the brand new sub. My goodness. Jordan, thank you for the 1,000 bits, and Kurt, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Guys, I'm ordering this right now. I'm ordering it. All I needed was like a tiny bit of peer pressure. Literally the smallest amount. Yep. And hold tight. We're submitting your order. Okay, it's been ordered. I did it. Oki POV streams incoming. Dog stream. How much is it? It was $62 with like the shipping or whatever. We didn't even say anything. I know, but you guys were like, yay, and then I was like, all right, fuck. I was gonna get it anyways. Yeah, it's so worth it. It'll be great. I thought that said cow. I am like will I am. Nope. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be cool. That's another like cool thing about having the phone setup be the main thing is nothing needs to be attached to the phone other than the charger, but not all the time. Like I'll probably have it attached to the charger for a lot of it, just so that it doesn't die. But if I want to take it off of the charger for 2 seconds, like I totally can. So I can attach it to her. We can do, you know, however long the battery lasts, and then it'll be good. It'll be fine. All right. Well, we got dog cam incoming. That'll be fun. That'll be good. Okie, what are you doing? Oh, she's excited. She's making noises down there. Yeah, so that's the IRL backpack switch up stuff. Tomorrow, what kind of charger did you get? I think I remember. Yeah, well, for my phone, that one's going to be for my phone, Gibby. Oh, hi Carter. How are you? Are you still here? Are you home? So this is one of the, I actually have 2 of these. This is one of the batteries that I'll have in my backpack to charge everything. This thing is massive. It is so heavy. It's like you can charge like a laptop and like multiple phones on it at once. So I'll have this in my backpack, and I'll be able to charge the phones multiple times over the course of the day. Nothing will die. I have 2 of these. So that literally, like, I could charge anything. So, but I do have a smaller one that is supposed to be for my personal phone, but with this one, I'll probably just charge both of them on this. You also have a car battery. It's basically a car battery. Let me look. Conflicted. It's, I feel like it's 50. It's either 30,000 or 50,000. This one's 64,000. Yeah, 64,000. The other one I bought is 50,000. I use similar batteries for my backpack. Yeah, the other one, I can't remember if it's this one. I think the other one is the one that most people recommend. This one is a little bit bigger. 50s and 64, they might not let it on the plane. Yeah, that's another thing about these batteries, guys, is you cannot take these on planes. They're considered bombs because they're so strong. Like, they're lithium batteries. Just found out Costco in Japan has chicken bakes. That's huge. Wait, with bulgogi instead of chicken? So it's a bulgogi bake? That sounds wild. You could use that much to jumpstart a car even, actually. I used 2 Villa Essence batteries. I'm building an IRL backpack right now. I'm just waiting for the phone because I decided instead of doing the live view shit, because I don't want to pay for that, I'm going to do a phone with Speedify. So I'll be able to hotspot my phone with the new plan I just bought. And in LA, I think that should be good enough. You could actually charge it. Could you actually? I didn't realize it was that juicy. That juicy. Yeah, Carter, it was good to see you last night. It's funny, guys. I'm in a spot with content creators where, like, I have, you know, been doing content creation for 3 years now, and I live in LA, and I will meet people, streamers that I know, and I don't remember if I've met them in person or not. So we went out to the bar last night. I was a maniac. I did Master Baker yesterday, then I did Urban Dictionary Jeopardy. I ran home in Urban Dictionary Jeopardy, and then after Urban Dictionary Jeopardy, everybody's like, hey, do you guys want to go out to the bars? And I was like, yep. And so I just like rallied. I just chugged this like shit energy drink that Spooky and Rads had at their house. And I was like, let's fucking go. And then we went out to the bars. And then I'm also streaming today because the reason I want to stream today is because I did 2 streams yesterday, and neither one of those streams I was able to interact with chat. And when you do streams like that where you can't interact with chat, it makes you feel really disconnected from the stream. Because you guys know how I stream. I talk to you guys a lot. I don't really like to do streams often where I can't talk to chat. I know some streamers, it's all about what they're doing on the screen and the chat just talks amongst themselves. That's fine. I talk to you guys the whole time. And so when I do a stream like yesterday, I have no idea how it went. I don't know how it went. I don't know if it was good. I don't look at anything, like whatever. And so when I get done with the stream, I feel really like unsatisfied because it's like, I feel like I just streamed to a camera and not to people because I couldn't see them. Yesterday was a good stream. I'm glad you guys liked it. It was good. I have a dear love in my heart for scuffed streams. There was one tech issue that I really wish I could have fixed, but I can't because it's the camera. The floating camera has a lot of screen tearing, and that is the camera itself. I've tried it with different plugs and stuff. That camera has screen tearing, so I need to I think I need to replace the HDMI port in the camera. But I also bought a GoPro for the IRL backpack, which I probably won't be able to use, which I'll be able to use for stuff here, which is great. But it had screen tearing and also flickering, which sucks. And that I knew that was going to happen, but it wasn't bad enough to ruin the stream. I always got to be interacting. That's why IRL can be so hard. I'm really excited about IRL because I have done 1 or 2 IRL streams, and I feel like me being a just chatting streamer and also me having done a handful of vlogs, I used to do a lot of vlogging on my YouTube channel. This is just the perfect combination, and I multitask well, so I'm excited for it. It's the A5100. Had to make a special bracket for my 6400. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Have you watched some of the clips we all got? Not really, no, I haven't. That's kind of why I wanted to do it with you guys, because I wanted to sit down and just check in and talk about Master Baker and talk about that and just hang out, because I didn't have enough time to work on anything productive, so I thought I might as well just stream since I didn't have any projects I could get done in a couple hours. Thanks, my hair's actually kind of greasy right now. I'm glad you can't tell. I'm a bit of a GoPro if you need help with it. How do you feel about the fact that GoPros have touch screens now? Because I didn't really know what I was getting into. I just bought a GoPro that made sense. And when I got it and I opened it up and I started fucking with it, it was touchscreen. And I feel like just for what GoPros are usually used for, I don't think I would ever want a touchscreen. I feel like a lot of things are moving towards touchscreens just for the sake of doing it. There's a lot of cars that I've been in, especially since I've been in LA, that have a lot of touchscreen stuff, like Teslas. And it's we don't always need to make things touchscreen. I think that we can keep buttons, because especially with cars, I don't want to have to look. I can just hit the button. If I turn the volume down on my computer. Milk, thank you for the 6 months. Thanks, Milk. You're the best. When I turn the volume down on my car when I'm driving, I don't look over to where the volume knob is. I just reach over and I know where it is. So with a Tesla or one of those cars that has no buttons, I have to look and see what the fuck I'm doing. That's why I got so bent out of shape when they got rid of keyboards on phones, because I couldn't text underneath my desk anymore. I had to look and see what I was typing. Hey, John. Companies have been watching too much Minority Report for touchscreen advice. Dude, I know, it's worse. Do GoPros have remotes? Well, I don't know. Mine doesn't. I don't think it hampers the performance. I really have. Well, and also for me, I don't really think this is necessarily the case anymore, but when I think of GoPros, I think of a guy on his BMX bike recording video so we can make a YouTube montage of him hitting some sick jumps. And that guy does not want a touch screen because he's got gloves on, or his hands are dirty, or it's cold outside, or he's sweaty. He wants buttons. And I know that that's not the people using GoPros anymore, but when GoPros came about, that's who they marketed them to. So I don't know. I hate the touchscreen, and the screen is this big. It's tiny. It's a lot of swipe up to get to this menu, and I'm fuck. The other day I told my coworker the computer issue she was having was due to her monitor being touchscreen. It was hilarious. I've owned products that I did not realize were touchscreen after a very long time, and then I touched the screen, and that also worked. On the GoPro, I think I'd rather have a crappy touchscreen than have to do everything in the app if I want to change configs. What about buttons though? Just even one of those simple little buttons. I just want a button. I don't know. Am I a boomer for that? Why the hell doesn't the Switch use its touchscreen at all? That is a good point. I feel like the Switch should be touchscreen in some capacities. It's not a touchscreen. I just told her it was. You ass. The important things are buttons for those activities. You can just set it and forget it. Yeah. Camera should have at least be part analog. I think so. I mean, I don't know. I got really salty when they took the like button off of the like home this thing when they took the also this I have such a cute wallpaper. I was gonna show it to you guys, but I am terrified of showing my phone screen in case something pops up. But I had a party and I had a photo booth at the party, and it's a montage of all of the photos that I took with all my friends, or my wallpaper makes me happy. But when they took the button away from iPhones, right? And now they have there's not a single button on it. I know, it makes me so happy. I played Wild Frost with touch controls. It was amazing, and was like, what the fuck? Why does no other game use this? Yeah. The Switch does have a touchscreen. It's just that no games use it. Now I'm like thinking about my Switch and when the last time I used it was. Switch has a touchscreen, but it's used for hardly anything. I think one of the coolest things I ever used on Switch was the what do you call it when you can shift the thing and you can shoot in Breath of the Wild, you know? And you can like that was like one of the coolest. Yeah, exactly. The tilt controls. That was cool. Hey, go lay down. Lay down. You played one race of Mario Kart and said, okay, I'm done. That's another thing I want to do this month. Maybe you guys can brainstorm with me. Let's brainstorm real quick. So I'm going to do Beerio Kart. I've talked about this a million times, but June is the month I'm doing it. I wanted to do Urban Dictionary Jeopardy, and we did that. And so Beerio Kart's on there. Long story short, Beerio Kart, if you type 1 in chat if you've ever played Beerio Kart. I know I've talked about this a million times, but this is my next big project stream. So for anybody that's never done it, the point of the game is you play Mario Kart with friends, you have a drink, and you have to finish the race, and you also have to finish your drink, but you can't drink and drive. So you either have to chug your drink, drive, or stop, sip, right? That's the whole point. So I want to do a stream like that with a bunch of streamers where a couple different people are playing Beerio Kart, so they have to finish Mario Kart and finish their drink in my living room. So it'll be another IRL one. But instead of a drink, I'm going to give them tasks to do. So instead of finishing your drink, you have to unroll an entire roll of toilet paper without using your hands, or you have to solve a puzzle, or you have to carry an egg across the room with a spoon in your mouth, or something like that. So it will be a bunch of streamers in my living room trying to finish Mario Kart races, but also try to accomplish stupid tasks instead of beer. I might incorporate beer though. That's fun anyways. So that's my next like IRL kind of like stream, not IRL stream, like game showy type thing that I want to do, which would be cool. Maybe make some drinks. Well, I was thinking about, and this is what I want you guys to help me with. A, I want you guys to give me names of people that live in LA that you think would be funny for this. And B, like tasks that would be funny. And I was thinking about maybe having it be like maybe like every round somebody can substitute the task with an actual beer, or maybe I was gonna make one of the rounds like they have a beer taped to each of their hands and they have to finish the race and finish both beers. So yeah, anyways, there's a lot of options here, but what I want you guys to do is I want you to give me names of streamers that live in LA that you think would be funny, and also tasks that you think would be funny. Why are you with pants? You can't see my pants, so you don't even know if I have pants on. Will. I saw Will last night. Ludwig, you know what? Would love to invite him. I think that would be a harder task. Harder said than done. I think Eric would be fun. Yeah. John is always a good time. That would be good. Somebody said Dan. I would love to have Dan do it. Dr. Disrespect. Where the fuck does he even live? Pokimane? Yeah, sure. Knee's awesome. Ludwig loves Beerio Kart. I don't have any way to contact him. Actually, I kind of do, but not really. Like, it just feels out of my wheelhouse. Here's another thing. Since I've been in LA long enough and I've met enough people, I really like collabing with people that I don't know. I really like collabing with people that I've collabed with before because the chemistry's there. Like, for example, yesterday for Master Baker, I was really, really nervous when QT asked me because I was like, oh my God, I don't know any of these people. I'm nervous. And then she told me that Eric was doing it, and I immediately felt better because I was like, oh, great. That's one of my best friends. Like, we have chemistry and we'll be fine. But before, I was like, fuck, who am I going to judge with? I don't know. I don't know how to riff off of them. Slime would be good. I could ask Cutie. She's the master host. I bet she enjoys getting invited. Caroline would be awesome. I saw her last night too. Jarvis is great. Ethan's great. Abby's great. Trey's great. Adam's also great. He doesn't stream, but he's always a kick in the pants. Make Cutie invite Lud. I will never do that. I'll never do that, and I'll tell you why. And I know that you probably didn't. This is just completely out of left, like whatever. But one of the worst feelings is having somebody approach you to ask somebody else, especially when you're a female streamer, and it's a guy. It feels like absolute dog shit. So and I'm sure that that's something that she deals with all the time. So it is one thing I really try to do is I never want anybody to talk to anybody else for me, because if I don't have a direct route to that person, then I feel like I don't have the right to ask them. And I also like to make everybody feel included. I hate sending people invites to things to send other people, like party invites. It's like, I don't care if this person probably was never going to come in the first place. And I don't care if they're roommates, and I don't care if they're both equally as good friends with me. I don't care if it's somebody's boyfriend. Like, I want to make sure that like I get invites to people individually so that they don't feel like they're an accessory to somebody else. Yeah, Jordan I think will maybe live here by then. Dream, yeah, good idea. Alex would be great. Alex is a little bit out of the way, but when she can do stuff, she's awesome. Oh, Hannah, for sure. I think that's a thing that's really common in this industry with like a lot of people that are like my close friends, where they get I'm so and so's girlfriend or so and so's girlfriend, and it is like so demeaning and so like just kicking the dick, you know what I mean? Fuck. Are you okay with fruit? You could ask Barry. Barry and Non, I'm sure, will be in it. Like, that's just, it would be silly if they weren't. So they're kind of like a, you know what I mean? Like, of course I'm gonna have them in it. Nothing, Barry. Don't worry about it. I don't know, Doggist. I don't know anything about their like timeline for that. It's gotta have guidelines about that kind of event planning for yourself. Yeah, it's I don't know. I stand pretty firm on like if I have to ask somebody to ask somebody else, then I don't have the right to ask that person yet, you know? Plus, I don't know, I feel like they're less likely to say yes if they don't know me. I don't know. Oh, Mix, fantastic. Have you used your week of Berry yet, by the way? Yes, kind of, I think. I used it up pretty much right when it happened. Cool. That's a pretty good list of people. That's a good list of people. I'll keep that. We'll have to brainstorm for that video or that stream too. I'll do most of it myself because I know it's more fun when you guys don't know what's coming up. But I think it is fun to like brainstorm stream ideas with you guys, and then you guys get to watch them, but you kind of like, you know what I mean? Gibby, I don't think Brody's gonna fly back for Burio Kart. I think that would be a bit of an expensive trip. Yeah, Abby was on the list, of course. You could get the police officer who came to your party. That's true. That's true. Just buy him some Starbies. Be like, hey dude, you want to be on a stream? I got Starbies. Can I use a spear? Sure. Yeah, do that. Somehow I can never remember who lives in LA. At Doggist, I also can't, and I live here. Like, there's times that I'll interact with people, and I'll be like, they don't live here. And I'll be like, what the fuck? You're here all the time. Like, you're at stuff all the time. Yeah. Instead of taping beer to whatever their hands, you could tape really shitty markers to their hands and make them run them dry. Oh, like, use them all the way up. That's a really good idea. Stuff like that's hard, though, because it's like, it just has to be up to me when I decide that it's dry. That's funny, though. Okay, we'll brainstorm again. We'll brainstorm again just so I can start cooking on these ideas. So, what are some funny things that I could make them do? Funny tasks, like, you know, unravel a whole thing of toilet paper without Barry, you can't watch this. Don't look at this. Mute the stream. Like run pens dry taped to hands. Use up toilet paper without using hands. Stuff like that. Make someone do 10-second handstand. That would be so hard for some people and so not like that would be so hard for me. Use an entire tube of chapstick. What would you use it on? Name 15 presidents without using your phone. Making them name stuff is really funny because some of them just would stand there and not know. Solve a riddle. I think solve a riddle or like a puzzle. Like I could go buy baby puzzles. Here, let me put a title on this. Funny challenges. Stand on bricks. A hangman puzzle. Name a woman. Just have them name a woman. Bonus round, 5 the clitoris. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Hacky sack. Dude, I haven't thought about hacky sack in a long time. Name a woman. What are some of the ones that I did last time I did Burial Cart? I think I did I Spy, or if I didn't do it, I meant to do it. Hey, Chloe. Just got here. Why is Sam yelling at us to give creative ideas? It'll pan out. Put on a shirt. I could buy a bunch of shirts and I could say, put 10 shirts on all at once. Dissect an owl pellet. It was different because of their own rooms. Yeah, put on a Frozen shirt. Oh, that's pretty funny, actually. Frozen pants. I could just get like a whole bunch of pants that are like the size of whoever is like the biggest person and then freeze them. I could literally go to I could go get Frozen jeans. Put on Frozen jeans. Draw a portrait of someone in the room without using their hands. Draw a portrait without using hands. Wear the most hats. How about carry an egg to somewhere on a spoon with their mouth? That's pretty good. Pants frozen on a block of ice and they have to melt it with their body. Water bottle flip. Oh, that's a good one. That's simple and good. Melt an ice cube without your hands. Melt an ice cube without your hands. They would just all sit on it and it would be so funny. Wash I just make them do my household. I'm like, okay, first person to do my taxes wins. Oh man, there's a bunch of dirty dishes in my sink. That would be funny for a bit, actually. That would be, oh my god, how funny, guys, would that be if I like brought out a pile of dirty dishes and they all had to clean dishes. And they're just like, I'm like, yeah, so this is my favorite one that I came up with. Oh, that is funny, actually. Is this challenges in general? Yeah, I'm using it for a stream idea, but just come up with like stuff that could be like relay race challenges or just challenges, just shit to do. I should do that. That's a good one, yeah. Fold laundry. Have a few accounts set up on the Melania fight. Oh, wait, wait. I don't think I could get enough devices, but oh man. Frisbee in a trash can, that thing where they have to wiggle a cookie from their forehead. Oh yeah, wiggle a cookie from forehead. Eat a pepper. Spaghetti, bridge, or tower. I think I know what that means. Can you elaborate on that? I could do so much with vacuuming. At some point tell Eric to make us a drink when he comes back. They just say, good, now let me give you a judge. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna just write make a cocktail and then give them a bunch of ingredients. Eat a Popeye's biscuit without water. Popeye's biscuit or saltine without water. Sing the national anthem. The ball in a How about flip cup? Just flip cup in general. Correctly make a tissue box, dispense individual tissues, make a cocktail that doesn't taste terrible, chug a gallon of milk. Isn't it impossible to drink an entire gallon of milk in one sitting? Isn't that like not possible? Sing a song all the way through, like a song they know the lyrics to. Going to be during Pride Month because you could ask Pride history questions. I feel like I shouldn't do that. I feel like there's something there, but I feel like that is something that would be way funnier for somebody that's like part of the queer community to do it. For me, it would just be kind of like, yeah, I feel like I'd just kind of be, I don't know. I'd drive up to host gay history. I have so many good ideas, and it's like I feel like I should like give them off to somebody that should do them. You know, a guest host for those would be great. There is a fine line. There is a fine line that as a content creator is hard to tread, where it's like there's content ideas that are good, but are they good for you to do? They're perfectly fine ideas. There's nothing wrong with the idea, but it's like, is that a good idea for me to do? Or is that a good idea for me to message somebody and be like, listen, you should do this and I'll help you do this. But I don't really think that I'm the person to be the host for that. Like I'll co-host you. You know, maybe it's just part of the stream idea if it seems sick. Yeah. Crack an egg with your head. For some reason, I just imagined somebody putting an egg on a table and then just somebody just smacking their head on the table. What about sandwich lore trivia? I have a stream idea that I talked about the other day where I want to do streamer Jeopardy, where I get like 3 different streamers mod teams, and somebody's playing really, really, really loud music outside and it sounds like, I don't know. They're mod teams and do like mod trivia. And the mods try to answer questions about their streamers. Yeah, the Newlywed Game, but with mods. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do. Make them name video game characters in games they haven't played before. Just like, maybe like, connect the video game character to the video game. Make a sandwich without using your hands. Make a sandwich without using your hands. That's pretty good. Blindfold drawing. Make them read Sonic fanfic without laughing. Chug a gross smoothie. Eat this lettuce and it's just like a quarter pound of wilted lettuce that is warm. That's foul. Alice has a funny mod team for something like that. Yeah, there's certain mod teams that I think would be really good at it. Not that all mod teams aren't goated, but some mod teams just know their streamer on like more of a personal level. Some don't, you know? Yeah, steal someone's cat. Nice. First person to go outside and steal an animal. It's a great idea. They have to take a nibble of Vegemite. I should just write Vegemite on here because there's something I can do with that. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna eat it. Okay, these are good ideas. Find the My Hero credit. Gift 100. Yeah, first person. Yeah, I'll tell the contestants, hey, by the way, if you gift me X amount of subs, you don't have to do it. You win. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Save as Burio cart ideas. Huge. We did a lot of work here. Next time you come into my chat and self-promo, at least spell the name of the user correctly. You literally, it's your own username. You asshat. You weren't even promoting somebody else. You were promoting yourself and you spelled it wrong. You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. I beg, say psych. For fuck's sake. If not, maybe they had an idea in their history. Yeah, maybe. You fucked it up. I just clicked on what they wrote. I didn't even type it in. Look. I clicked on this word, which is what they wrote, and then I clicked on this, and it took me here. I didn't even type anything. The link you clicked is fucked up. That's on Twitch. I was gonna say something, but then I was like, wait a minute. I'm not gonna try to defend how this person self-promoed. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm like, no. Listen, pal. Give him a shout out real quick. Give him a shout out. I promise. Wait a minute. Give him a shout out. But what if you did? There is, every time somebody comes in and self-promos somebody else or themselves, I want to just go to the stream and watch their clips and roast them. And part of me is like, no, don't take it that far. And the other part of me is like, it's quite literally beat for beat what you asked for. Name a woman is so funny. If I'd said name 5 women, that would legitimately just be really funny. Like, it would be a really funny, like, challenge. Like, I have the whiteboard, I have each of their names, and then I say, name 5 women. And that's it. That's the whole bit. And then they have to finish the Mario Kart race. It would be so funny because, like, when you're put on the spot like that, it is actually really hard to name 5 of anything. You know what I mean? Like, you could say, name 5 of your closest best friends, and immediately you don't realize that you don't know anybody's names ever. So it'd be funny. Can somebody please check out my channel? I promise I'm cute. She's every woman. I win. Yep, exactly. They have to order a pizza using only questions, trick them into ordering you a pizza. Everybody order a pizza, and the first pizza that gets here wins. Huge. Who's the first contestant to be eliminated on Master Baker? Well, this season, I think it was John. John was the first one. Yeah. The Chica dance. I used to know it. Because this is so cringe. My sub alert used to be like the Chica song, and I didn't do it, but I knew it because that's what it was. Okay. Chica dance or default dance. I've never learned how to do the default dance, unfortunately. Do you guys want to watch some of Master Baker yesterday, of me in it? I haven't watched any of it back. I do not know anything. I have not watched any of it back. I don't know if we'll watch the whole thing, but it's like an hour and a half, but we'll watch some of it. I do, but as someone that loves pie, it was painful. It was very painful. So, preface for anybody that doesn't know, Master Baker is a show put on by QTCinderella where she invites different chefs, and by chefs I mean totally qualified streamers, into a kitchen, and she gives them different challenges and different things to bake, and she does not give them any direction. She just says, go bake cookies, good luck, and they try to bake the best cookies that they can. Episode 3 of this season, me and Eric were judges on, which was really cool. I was really excited about that. So I got to judge. It was Myth, Fan, Aiden, and Zoil were on it. And so I got to judge. So we'll watch some of it, and because I haven't watched any of this back. I lost my appetite from it. Who watched it? Type 1 in chat if you watched it. Either live or VOD. I like how Eamon was begging us to not save him, and then he was annoyed at chat for not saving him. Yeah. King, he is so fucking tall. He is like, there was the like vent thing to, like, you know, do what vents do, like suck up the hot air. And he had to duck underneath it every time he walked. He was a massive person. Depression, slept all day night. Yes, it's we're there. Oh, I haven't seen this. John did the voice acting for this. Oh, I'm excited to watch this. Hold on. This is a little review video. You gonna play a game after? I might get around to a game. I have to end stream at 9. That's why I'm streaming a little bit earlier. So I'm doing this one, and then there's a game that I just bought that somebody told me a lot of, like, that looks really good. So I downloaded it. Maybe.
Maker. 5 streamers.
My goal is that whenever that alert goes off, everybody that's watching stream kind of does a little bit of a bob. It's like mind control. Cyril, thank you for the 10 gifties. You do. Yeah. Yeah, you have to, right? It's just like, it's too, you have to. Okay, this video I haven't seen yet, the promo one.
Mr. Baker, 5 streamers with no baking experience, competed for a prize of $2,000 and a box of HelloFresh.
He's such a tryhard. He bought a chef hat. He bought his own chef hat from home.
Featuring Fan.
It means freedom. Oh, that's the right to fuck my life.
Myth.
You enjoying Master Baker? Whoa.
Zoil.
You made every mistake I made. Don't say that!
Nihachu.
The butter's going down!
I want to go home.
And Aiden.
Is the butter a dry ingredient or a wet ingredient, cutie? I don't know!
With guest judges Stans, Connor Eats Pants, and Spooky, who somehow survived execution.
I live, bitch.
This episode, Cutie tasked our bakers with making pedophores. Pedophores?
Stans was in it the first season, I think. Yeah. Hey, Savior.
Safety violations increased.
Scootish!
Tensions rised among the bakers.
Oh, fantastic. Myth is cheating again.
I'm not cheating.
Yes, you are.
I'm not cheating.
I'm not cheating.
And the judges attempted a high school musical reenactment.
Anyone want to go? If we all work together, we will work this out.
Finally, it was time to present. In a shocking turn, Myth was exposed again for having the rat from Ratatouille under his hat the entire time.
Ready!
2 days? 2 days in a row?
Expectations for Aiden were already low, but
Bye, Pip.
holy fuck.
Ew. I actually didn't watch this episode. The episode before me, I didn't see it.
From Avatar, puke. Puke is being nice.
That looks horrid.
Nihachu's looked good, at least.
Your filling is bad. Your frosting is bad.
Zoil's had flavor.
Is that a watermelon?
No, actually, it is a pedophile.
And fans turned out to be a pleasant surprise.
Pin, you made a cake.
Good, it's really good. I want to be a villain, but it's pretty good.
Yeah! Oh my god!
It was now time for the judges to make some hard decisions.
Oxy.
Zoil didn't recognize Quagsire, -2. Food bad, -2. But nice guy, +3.
Huge.
In a shocking turn, chat voted
My
to save
piece of paper,
Aiden.
like all I wrote on mine was each of their names and then wash hands, no. Wash hands, no. Because nobody washed their
And
fucking
again,
hands.
beating
before
Zoil by just 15
competition.
votes.
Third place, baby! Third place! In no way did Aiden get third place.
But luckily for Zoil, it would be Nihachu's time to exit both this show and life.
Your apron. I'm so sorry.
How will Cutie challenge our bakers today? How will Myth cheat in this episode?
You don't want to talk to me about my fucking rent?
Will Aiden's luck come to an end? Find out on this episode of Master Baker, Season 2. QTCinderella welcomes you to another season of the baking competition from hell. 6 contestants who can't bake for shit. 5
Trisha
days,
was good.
each with a new challenge. Each day, the worst baker gets eliminated
Caroline, my
until
love.
there are
No,
only
this isn't
2
John.
left. Facing off in a grand finale for a cash prize and the title of
I don't know who this is. Whose voice is this?
Master Baker.
You know who it sounds like? It sounds like who's the Dark Souls lore guy? Starts with a V. You guys are gonna know. It's like it kind of sounds like that guy. So all those people were on season 1. VOD I. Yeah, it sounds like VOD I kind of a little bit. Am I? It's not. No, it's not. But
I won't drop it today.
okay, so that was the little like video beforehand. We had during ours we had a lot of like tech, like the IRL backpack that they were using like went down a bunch, so there's a bunch of spots where it's spotty, so we'll skip through those, which is the nice part about not having to watch it live.
Mickey and Spooky, they're dead.
They're dead. Yeah, like we were getting a lot of Fs and stuff, which sucks.
We'll change things. Well, excited. They don't believe in the chemical process that we.
So, oh, got a BRB again. Hey, there's me.
Good, fixed. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Our judges for the day, I can introduce them.
Hello.
Is a veteran master baker.
Thank you. I am a master baker, very clearly.
Welcome back, Pointcrow.
Thank you. I did not eat breakfast in anticipation
That was a
for
bad idea.
our participants' meals
I will
today.
not let you down, baby.
Hell yeah. Except for the poison. I don't know about that poison comment. Well, I was kidding. You know, if I die today,
They joked about the whole poison bit, but then Aiden made actually the most atrocious thing I've ever seen in my life.
you know, sue him to oblivion.
Like, it actually looked like he was trying to poison us.
You said you were making
I
it.
literally said there is motive there. I don't remember that.
You said you were gonna make.
Little F. Oh? Is it an F? Or is it me? Nope, it's an F.
A veteran master baker.
Thank you. I am a master baker, very clearly.
Welcome back, Pointcrow.
Thank you. I did not eat breakfast in anticipation.
With your eyes first, it was about sending a message. Yep, that's true. That is true.
I will not let you down, baby.
Hell yeah. Except for the poison. I don't know about that poison comment.
Are they having to do it all over again? Did I go back too far?
You're
Okay, I have a funny story about this part coming up.
pandering. This is pandering.
Yo, what's that under your notepad? By the way. What's this? What is this?
Who is that from?
No, me and Myth were just talking.
Myth, how do you have that much money?
Don't keep cash on it?
Not $100.
You want to randomly bribe somebody to make sure that they like your baked goods?
We thought that you said it was because we were friends. You're just like, hey, do you want $100?
We are friends.
You're a Humegalol, do you want $100?
You're yes, if you guys.
I said, you're the local Humegalol. Do you need $100? So, okay, so a funny part about Cutie told us about this. Wait, how? On her stream? Yeah, so he came up at the beginning and was like, this was off camera. He was like just being funny and like pulled $100 out. And I was like, oh, let's do a bit. I was like, we'll do a bit today that you were trying to give it back. Did she say it on the Master Baker stream, or did she do another stream? I was like, let's do a bit. I was like, I'll act like you, and we were like, okay, that's funny. And so then we did the whole bit, and then I put the $100 in my pocket, and on Master Baker, that's funny. I put the $100 in my pocket, and then last night I was like with a bunch of friends and stuff, and I was sitting there and I kind of just reached in my pocket and I realized that the $100 was still in my pocket, and I was like, oh no. I was like, that's fucked, dude. I was like, we did a bit and then I put it in my pocket as a bit and then I forgot about it and I got home and I was like, I'm gonna now forever be the streamer that stole $100 from Myth. Like the Humegalol like streamer who stole $100. So then I messaged Cutie and I was like, all caps, I was like, I accidentally took the $100 from Myth. I didn't give it back. I need to give it back. And she writes, LOL. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, can you mention it to him tomorrow or something that I want to, like, I'm sorry, I want to give it back. And she was like, yeah, sure. And then John also mentioned it to it because John like had messaged him about something and then he was like, LOL, forgot about that. So everybody's like nonchalant that I accidentally stole $100 from somebody and everybody's like, funny. And I'm like, guys, I have $100 bill that's sitting in my room right now and this thing could basically be on fire because every time I think about it, every time I look at it, I feel like it is sitting in my room with the gravity of an entire black hole and the guilt is just banging on my front door. So what? Now I'm just going to have to carry $100 bill with me every time I ever go to a party ever or anything in just the weird chance that I run into him and be like, hey dude, I owe you $100. Go spend it. Yeah, it's the telltale bill. Exactly. It wasn't stealing because he did give it to you. I know, but you know what I mean? I got bribed, but Fan still won. We still had her win. You're saying you should just keep it? Can somebody pull up the clip from today? Because if I watch it and it sounds like it, then I won't die. Donate some subs to the stream. Wait, is he a streamer? Yeah, he streams on YouTube. Give him $100 worth of subs. Okay, dude. Well, I legitimately like hate the idea that happened. So if I could get like his Venmo, I would just Venmo him $100. But I know that it's going to become like a bit now where nobody's going to let me do it because this is how streamers are and it's funny. And I'm just going to now be perpetually guilty. This is far the funniest outcome of the bit, by the way. Just me being like super guilty. Double it and give it to the next person. I can't even. That's part of why I don't even want to spend it because $100 is big for me.
Please check out Sam. She has less than 100,000 followers on Twitter. It's kind of cringe. We're embarrassed.
That's what I was like. Myth gave me the $100. Said you're the Humegalol in the room. Here, you deserve it.
I don't know. Anyway, we don't have another co-host for Pointcrow today. Just kidding.
Just me.
It's just him. Anyway, it's going to be a good day in the kitchen. Some of these guys have already guessed things that they think we're baking.
Oh, I thought you said we guessed the way it was. We've already guessed.
No, but it is time to
it's
turn
like you
your
agreed
phones.
by taking it. I really did, yeah.
Drama bowl.
The phone bowl. So nobody pulls a recipe because they're cheaters.
And you have a watch again. Put the watch in.
Let me come back over here.
You have 1 hour and 15 minutes to make our lovely judges a pie.
A pie.
And your time starts now.
Okay, you guys may or may not be bakers. This is a pretty good shot. On this side here is fruit. So the whole thing is Cutie doesn't let you look up recipes. You don't get any idea how to make anything. You just have to use the ingredients are there. So if you're in this situation and somebody tells you that you got to make a pie, you've got fruit, you've got jam, there's like condensed milk here, you've got different flavorings, you got butter, you got whipped cream, cream cheese, pretzels, Oreos, and then back here there's a bunch of basically any candy you can imagine and like nuts. What are you guys gonna make? I know a bunch of you guys like Soup would nail this. She wouldn't need a recipe. But for me I'd probably do an apple pie because I've made apple pie more than anything else. And apple pie is hard to get really, really well, but it's not hard to make a decent apple pie. It's just making pie crust is really hard, even with directions. Strawberry cream, blueberry lemon jam pie with streusel. I would make a mess and not much more. I got a killer pumpkin pie recipe. Oh, pumpkin pie I would never know how to make. Apple pie, because you can pre-cook both the fillings. Yeah. I've made key lime pie like 20 times. Getting the crust right is the most important thing. It is. one thing that I didn't know about dough is that you don't use egg. So everybody was trying to use egg. Pretty much every single person I think used egg in some capacity in their dough, but didn't need to. I'd make a cream cheese frosting filled with cookie fritter. Ooh. Easiest shit, you reduce down the pumpkin in a blender, add cream, sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. I think I could do an apple pie. I could probably do some sort of like cobbler. I've done that before. Trying to think what else I could do without any recipe. The Fan did a graham cracker crust, which I don't know how to do that. No eggs and pie crust. They all did this thing throughout the whole thing where anytime they needed moisture, they would just use egg, basically, which is odd. Do they have a blast chiller? I don't think so.
Sorry about that, guys.
Graham cracker crust is actually so easy. Apparently it is, yeah. Her graham cracker crust that she did, which you'll see what it looks like before we got it. Obviously didn't go the way that it was supposed to, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It tasted a little burnt. Like you could taste the burnt flavor, but everything else was okay. It was all right.
Chat, we're gonna go into the bathroom.
Myths, I think, was if he had cooked, I'll say it. If Myth's pie crust had actually cooked, it was just too undercooked. I think his pie actually would have been like, if you would have taken it to Thanksgiving, people would have been like, oh, he's trying baking. But it wouldn't be like, holy fuck, get that away from me, you know? Yeah, with a recipe, I'm sure he's great. You needed to par bake the pie crust, yeah.
Nice to see you. I washed my hair today. I hope you're proud of me. To make a pie. Oh, it's just us. It's just us in the bathroom. Wow. Oh my god.
Cutie in the bathroom. She's great. Love her. We're gonna skip up here. Oh, this was so cursed. So he comes over.
Okay. That's great.
And he... Here. We'll watch the whole thing. Do you guys want... Be honest. Do you guys want... The whole thing is... It says it's 3 hours long, but we'll skip through some of it. Do you guys want me to just skip through and give you the summary of what happened, or do you guys want to watch it? Watch it with me skipping through the boring parts. 'Cause I'm cool to watch it. We have just enough time to watch it. You jumping is fine. Clip review would be fine. Skip around. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want to sit and watch the whole thing, but I'll give you. So we started out, so they got going, they started working on their things. Zoil comes over and he asks if there's bags, and we're like, not really. And so he reaches underneath the table and finds like a grocery bag, right? And we're like, what the fuck is he doing with that? And he's like looking at it and he's like, okay, this'll work. So then he walks back over. We're just like, that could have been anything. I have no idea.
What's your filling going?
Everybody else is working on stuff.
Apples and peaches.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the
okay.
same thing I did yesterday and put in cinnamon.
Okay.
She said
wow.
apples and peaches, but now there is no peaches to be had.
Oh. You love working with cinnamon. Well, that's kind of brown sugar.
Oh, okay.
Wow, are you packing that in there?
Yeah, am I supposed to? Am I not supposed to?
That's like a baking rule, right? Like you rarely ever pack anything into the cup, because then it makes the measurements not right. Am I making that up?
Okay.
Pie seems so simple, but there's so much moisture. It can be such an easy thing to mess up. Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, brown sugar, you do? I love brown sugar. I love brown sugar so much.
What's happening over here?
Tell what you just told me.
Okay, so I took some important notes. This is what I've got so far.
Yeah, welcome to the kitchen, by the way.
And also, I'm pretty sure I'm getting tetanus from the bag that he's putting the
These are my notes.
And also...
Just told me.
Okay, so I took some important notes. This is what I've got so far.
Myth wash hands, no. Zoil wash hands, no. Fan wash hands, no. Eamon wash hands, no.
Yeah, welcome to the kitchen, by the way.
And also, I'm pretty sure I'm getting tetanus from the bag that he's putting the Oreos in.
Potentially.
I don't know where that came from.
So, things are looking good for us. They're shaping up.
Health inspector says shut it down.
Okay. She just.
I want to see what chat thought about my notes.
This is what I've got so far.
Yeah, welcome
Chats
to the kitchen,
for-
by the way.
And also, I'm pretty sure I'm getting tetanus from the bag that he's putting the Oreos in.
I don't know where that came
I had chat up on my phone for a bit during it.
It.
And it seemed like most of the time they were just spamming. They wanted Zoil to win.
Paper bag.
She ordered a cookie earlier.
You have the timestamp
for
of
her
Cutie
tea.
talking about the 100. Will you send it to me? I'll pull it up right now. That'll be funny. Chat loved it. That's good.
I do think.
We did put it right in front of the judges, so it kind of feels like it might be a little bit of
Oh yeah,
$100.
Fan got I think coffee and a cookie, and then placed the cookie strategically right in front of the judges.
I don't know what this is, you know? So.
Chat went off when you made the get her a towel joke. Oh, I forgot about that. I want to watch that clip. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were spamming. Yeah, it's 2:53. Oh yeah, this almost the end. Oh, 2 hours and 53. Okay, yeah, this. So we were obviously the other side of the room, so we just hear this happening, and this was the beginning of the end. So there's Oreos in there.
Oh, it's split. Oh no, that was okay. Oh, it is broken? Oh, Zoil, that's just a little bit of a setback.
Look how tall he is, dude. He's so fucking tall. Yeah, that was the beginning. That was the Florios. That was the origin story of the Florios. I want to watch the timestamp. 2:53. 2.
If I handed that,
I would just take his money. What? Yeah. I bet that's Zoil's going.
Zoil also bet that Zoil's going home, and I bet that I'm going home. So
No
I
one
win,
bet-
they each have to give me $25.
No one bet that Myth is going home?
No.
Oh.
No one? No.
Interesting.
Okay, well, I was just telling the other judges that I have another criteria. I tend to evaluate how rich the contestants are because I could get paid off really easily. You're poor?
I'm poor.
Oh, that reminds me. Sandwich, you gave Sandwich $100 yesterday. She texted me freaking the fuck out. She's like, "What's Myth's Venmo? I need to pay him back. I still have $100." So just know she didn't mean to steal it.
Oh, no, yeah, I think he sent me a message as well.
Oh, did he? Yeah. She was really stressed. She was like, "Oh my god, what if he thinks I actually stole his money?" And I was like, "That's so funny," and I would.
If I handed that,
I would just take his money. What?
He's rich. He's
Yeah,
fine.
Myth, you want to give me 100?
He's like so.
You know my Venmo.
I was
you got-
panicking.
Yeah.
I was panicking. I like got home, realized that the $100 was still in my pocket, and I was like, "That's it." I was like, "I'm pretty sure." Like I don't remember if I had met Myth before. We both. Cutie introduced us. She was like, "Have you guys met?" And we both went, I don't know. And I was like, "But okay, this is the first formal meeting. I'm always gonna be the streamer that stole $100 from Myth. Nobody knows who the fuck I am. That's gonna be my legacy. I'm a thief."
At Scara wants your money.
Okay.
All right, go.
That's funny.
Okay. Well,
I think you're.
He's
fine.
rich. I would take it. Well, everyone was like, haha. I was like, "Oh my god, I stole money," and they were like, haha. And I was like, "No, I need to give the money back," and they were like, haha. You're so silly. You're under 100,000 followers, silly girl. Don't shush.
Guys, there's some piping bags here if you need to use those to crush Oreos.
Mom, can you help me? I'll help you.
I won't help you.
Yeah, that's everybody's like Myth is fine. I was like, it's the principle of it. It doesn't matter. I have $100 that I will never spend. You guys realize that I will never spend that money. There is no scenario where I go to a store, I pull the $100 bill out of my pocket and go, you know what? This one is on Myth today. Thank you very much. I'll have 17 white chocolate mochas with almond milk today. Benjamin would want you to spend it. Yeah, that's an auction item if I've ever seen one. Frame it with a picture of Myth and put it on the wall. Somehow all of those seem weirder than just keeping it in my room and never spending it ever. Living on the streets in 10 years with a $100 bill just sitting on the ground. It's the principle. I may be poor. I'm not a thief. Does he have a P.O. box? Just send it. I mean, the odds of me running into him are high. Like, I could just bring it to every social thing I ever go to and then just be like, all right, today's the day. Here's the thing. But invest it.
They're all over his
I'm gonna invest it and then turn it into $100 million, and then I'll buy a plane with a one of those things that flies behind it, and I'll fly it across LA, and it'll say, Myth, take your fucking $100 bill back. Sandwich.
They're all
Don't pick them up off the floor. I don't want to eat that.
We did end up eating the Florios. We did end up eating the Florios. The exact bill he gave you and return it at a random get-together would be a funny moment. That's what I'm saying. For the sake of the bit, if I did, it would be really funny. Versus my mother, she'll hunt people down that owe her $15. There's no doubt in my mind that if I would have just walked away with the $100, he would have never... the bit would have been just too great.
Like freedom units and not is like different.
Yeah, maybe. You know, I just want to say, like, I think our contestants are fucked.
Who was there when I said, do you think that it's metric or centimeters?
The only thing that they're going to be making are cream pies.
Cream pie counter. One.
So I hope you guys enjoy Florios.
Florios. Beautiful. Oh, God. Do you have extra bags for puke? Just need to know.
No. But also, did you remember to sign your waivers?
No. Did you sign a waiver?
I'll send those over.
Okay,
Don't worry.
Like a pen shortage.
No, it's virtual, so I'll just send those over.
Okay, cool. My phone
Just in
died.
case.
I'll send it. We'll find one. All right, he's got a rolling pin. Oh. Someone has learned how to use their mixer.
This is big. Listen, I don't ever trust anybody that makes you food and wears sunglasses the whole time. That's all I have to say. They're trying to keep secrets.
This is like the evolution timeline.
There's so much of this that I'm seeing for the first time also because I was all the way over here most of the time. This seems like although this is goofy, this seems like this is the thing that he should have gone to first. You know, this should have been the first option. Yeah, it's a decent way to do it. Or, hear me out, put them in a bag and then use the rolling pin on the outside of the bag, right? I don't know.
Do you need help with your mixer?
I think I'm making cake. I'm good today.
Okay, you gotta
I love Aiden.
push this down.
Wait, is this?
I love that man with my whole
Just
ass.
your
He's
bowl.
so
Push it
amazing.
down. It has a little knob in the back. It'll
Worst
pop
cook
into.
I've ever met in my life,
There
but
you
just
go,
an angel.
yeah.
I think it's enough Oreos.
We pay Myth with $1 at a time every time you see him. Oh, that's funny.
Is there any more Oreos?
Just go in and donate $1 every time he streams for like 100 days. And then at the end of the 100 days, pull the receipts and print it out and be like, you've been repaid, motherfucker. And he'll never know, you know, because like $1 every stream, it's like, I don't even know if you would notice it.
No. I don't think so. Did you use the only pack we have?
I used a whole bowl.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I like that, but it's just small.
Are those floor Oreos? So apparently he picked some of the Oreos up off the ground, and then also there was some of them that were salvaged. So, yes.
Significant amount of flour.
and then I can make it.
Yeah, give him $1 a day. Exactly.
Let me talk to my judges real quick.
That's a dope YouTube video.
So, as you saw,
Me figuring out how to pay Myth back
we
is
have a graham cracker
$100.
crust and Oreo crust. Very smart, actually. Very easy
That
to
is
do.
a good choice.
We'll see if they know how to combine them so it actually makes a crust. All you need is butter and sugar.
Oh, I thought she was piping. Why did she put it in piping?
So, because we didn't have Ziplocs,
Oh, got it.
just to mush it.
Yeah, so like, how do you make pie?
Well, I can't.
He just asked me how you make a pie. Didn't know that you cook the crust and the fruit together in the pie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought like you like I don't know, you like
Cal.
cook the crust and then like. You
So
put it
some
in the
pies
pie.
you would cook the crust beforehand. That is true.
See, this is why I was on season 1 and you weren't. So putting that out there.
However, there are no eggs in pie crust.
Is
Both
there-
Aiden and Myth have used
Is there like
eggs.
baking soda?
Did somebody
No.
use
No baking
eggs?
soda.
Myth and Aiden.
Also, Myth's wearing sunglasses, and I feel like he's hiding something.
That's
See.
typical of him. He could be on some enhancing performance.
enhancing
Yeah.
drugs. Yeah, I see. Yeah. I mean, like, is that flour? We really don't know.
Is he putting them in the pie? What did he just put in the pie?
Yeah, see?
He just put some powder.
I want to see the cum bit. Do you think the fact that you can actually cook like a human disqualifies you from appearing on this show? I think that everybody knows that if I went on this show, I would do just as bad as everybody would expect, especially under pressure. I think that I would be a perfect candidate to be on this show, because I would do terrible. But I think it'd be okay, you know. Is that flour? It's not flour. Where's the cum bit?
You know?
Yeah, something over here smells like
Oh,
feet.
this is true. Okay, so there was something under this table, and it was literally as soon as you passed the threshold of like right here, it smelled like really, really, really bad stinky feet, and it was like hard to sit back here. It was just specifically back in this area. So we like came out and we started floating around like the room because it smelled so bad, and it was like every once in a while you get a big whiff of it. Are you sure it wasn't Eric? Yeah, because apparently it'd been like that for a couple days. I think you'd make Floreos though. If I were in this and I had to make pie, I probably would have attempted to make an apple pie because I think anything else would have been a little bit too risky. The cupcake thing might have been a little bit tough for me though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to make frosting. I don't. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, and I'm nervous that every day the judges have come in and they thought it was me because I didn't.
I thought she was farting. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to bring it up, but I thought that was just,
It smells like feet. So anyway, if any of the old judges are watching, it wasn't me. It just smells like that.
Tangentially, I'm going to sell my socks later, so.
No, dude.
You know.
You don't have to do that.
Hey, hard times, you know. Ever since the video's down, I've
Also,
been more money.
you guys are more than welcome, to flow, talk to the contestants, see what they need. Well, don't give them any answers, of course, but
Rare sandwich legs. Rare sandwich standing. Sandwich stand cam. I find a surprise in one of the ovens today, but I don't think it was the smell.
Hello?
What did they find in there?
Why is this so,
I'm cracking though because I run out of Oreo.
there's drama in the kitchen. I've really gotten to know these contestants over the last few
Legs
years.
exist. She has
Yes,
legs.
Yes.
Streamers have legs.
Yes,
Hey,
you
Peanut.
are. All right, 40.
There very well might have been something left over. Well, there was a bunch of boxes underneath us too, and a bunch of stuff around us, and it's like there could have been anything anywhere. Could it, you know what I mean?
How much butter have you added?
If I felt
to this?
spicy, I'd try to make a pecan pie. They had that. They had pretty much everything you'd need to make anything.
The thing is if he did just use sweetened and
Oh, this is when it started to F a little bit. Thanks for the follow. I feel like Custard has some forgiveness built into it. Yeah, a bit. Which is what Zoil made.
but they will.
So this is when she's telling us that they're gonna have to do the cupcakes, which means they just have to make frosting. Also, in addition to their pie situation.
absolutely enthralled by the cooking today.
It calls them what they were doing for being literally across the kitchen.
Pie starts with P. You know what else starts with P? Prime subs.
Wow, what a homie.
Because you might have one that's unused.
You know what?
The
it's crazy
Prime
too, right?
plug?
You know what Prime gets you? Right? It's ad-free viewing, emotes you can use anywhere on Twitch,
I
right?
have
And
pretty
then
good
also,
ones. You can smoke.
Take a shot every time I roll my eyes when Eric talks. Easy Prime Riz. Were the cupcakes pre-baked? Yeah, so it's funny. She had cupcakes. And then, because it was quicker to order like a bunch of cupcakes with frosting on them, so then she scooped the frosting off and then just had the cupcakes. So then they had to make their own frosting. Myths was actually pretty good. I'd never say it to his face, but it was actually pretty good.
Have an extra challenge.
Put on here.
I really want to find the towel bit. Oh, here it is.
Wow.
I don't want to put myself on blast here, but this really genuinely did look like cum.
Alright, it actually kind of looks appetizing, I'm not gonna lie.
Not that.
You know what, I will say...
If your cum looks like that, you should see a
It looks
doctor.
like gravy. It looks like genuine gravy. Yeah. Alright, cool.
We'll see. My mommy. This is just making a real pie. Figured out, bitch. So, this is her recipe. Yeah. I know this looks bad. I know it looks bad. What are you trying to do here? What is this?
It's like
I had
cream
a little
pie.
time to myself earlier. There weren't a lot of places for it to go. And it just kind of... Okay. I was like, wouldn't want to get it on the workstation. Keep a workstation. All right. Hey, I'm just glad that you're excited for this competition as much as I am. Yeah. You know,
You're gonna get a towel or you're gonna make it big?
I'm respectful. I'm gonna go get a towel.
Well, she's just laying there. She's laying there with it all over her.
Joanna, what are you doing?
Oh no.
Oh, the concrete.
Aiden, what's in here?
This is... No, trust the process.
It looks like, literally just looks like concrete in there. It's just manners, yeah. Don't make her do it herself. Come on.
Butter, condensed milk, blueberries, and lime zest.
Okay.
And lime zest, but not a whole lot of lime zest. I think he took like 2 sides of it and just did it like a couple times. Yeah. Hi, Patty. It was very fun. Thank you for getting me, make sure I was hydrated. I had the clearest pee that I've had in a very long time. Eric turned and stopped was like, oh, it was a good joke. Yeah, he just left.
So you're caffeinated when you seem a bit low energy today. You know, I want to help out with that.
Zoya, you gotta boop it in. Remember the back.
Gotta boop it in.
Nope, just this. You just gotta get that
Eric
in.
turned and
So you gotta
only 2.
keep
Yeah.
that up and then here, hold this.
I messed up.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I was making meringue.
Mystic, thank you for the Prime subs. Thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate it.
I added too much sugar, so I decided I'd add some more egg whites.
Everybody was adding egg whites
Oh,
to
yeah,
everything.
So that's not gonna be meringue.
Yeah, so I need to restart that.
Okay.
I haven't started my filling. This is my filling.
Okay.
This is the Oreo cream, egg yolk, and vanilla.
Not-
I'm gonna
wasn't
add some
good.
whipping cream to it to get,
Yeah, it's a good notification.
whip.
I think that Zoil like had the best ideas and like started out the execution of everything the best, but at some point there was just something that went wrong, so they didn't quite hit. But like the flavor of this was almost there. I would say it's like 70% of the way there, and like the meringue like was 7. I think the meringue, the cupcake was like a little bit. You could taste the granular, like the sugar a little bit. So it just needed to be put together differently. And also he wasn't able to toast it. So it was really soft, but he had the right idea and also was trying things that were like difficult.
Will not do anything. Okay, there's some.
Whenever in
crying
doubt,
over
they
here.
just add eggs. Yeah.
What's going on?
Cooking is so weird because you can add like the tiniest amount of something to something and it ruins the whole thing. Or you don't add just like a pinch of something and it's an entirely different food.
No, you cannot.
Way
have
less
more
sugar and
time.
whip it way more. Yeah.
Oh, be careful with that knife. Oh, it's a butter knife. Okay, we're fine. Okay.
I love adding butter, sugar, and eggs in the entirely weird amounts. Also baking powder. Baking soda, I don't know.
Since you're both using apples.
Cooking is an art, baking is a science. Yeah, I could see that actually.
She did take my advice of, you know,
Yeah, Zoil's huge.
sticking to them, you know,
So tall.
looking at the other workstations.
Actually, I started on this yesterday.
So you
Thanks for
started-
follow.
Are you saying that Myth copied you? Wow! Whoa!
Cheating.
Uncrustable.
See, the crust started out okay. It was weird how he kind of made it uncrustable. So this is Fan's her graham cracker crust, which she put like a fuck ton of butter in it, and I guess she put like 16 times as much butter in it that she needed to. And so it was really gooey. It was very wet. It was very sloshy. And so she went and put it in the fridge. So basically what happened is the whole bottom of it burned, but it was still uncooked because it was a soup. It was a butter soup. So she took it out. I don't know if she takes it out here and then goes and puts it in the freezer, which worked, kind of. It's still like all of the butter kind of leaked out, but I guess it was the best you could do. You take a bite and get burnt. If I ever were to go on this show, I would just go online ahead of time and look up the basics. It's like, look up how to make a dough, look up how to make a batter, look up how to make a crust, like all of the most basic stuff, and then everything else just wing it.
Behind chefs. Hot behind.
Butter can split while it bakes too, so it's a little weird. It just creates it creates oil, which is, I guess it's exactly what it is, but
No, she's putting it in the fridge.
Is he washing his hands?
Yeah.
This is big.
That is huge for us.
This is big for us. Because nobody washed their hands the whole time. It was horrid.
Came out this side.
What is this?
Show is less fun if people study. Yeah. God, look at this. He hadn't cooked it yet, so it was just dough with this like just cream, blueberry. I don't even know what was inside of it. Just, it was horrid. Because the blueberry, he put lime in it, and then he also put condensed milk in it, so it curdled, which I don't know how to do this correctly, but adding like a really acidic fruit with cream base anything, you can curdle it, and I don't know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what the trick is. Also, Safdie's streaming Muck right now, and I did not know that Safdie streamed, so free shout out there. They're playing with Bihar and Bray. So that's happening, just so you know.
Yeah, because it's blueberries. Oh, that makes sense. Blueberry pie. Like, I don't know, it's like
Fire. I think I can turn it off at one point, but I think I just didn't think about it.
It's fun to have on. That's fine. More chaos will ensue.
Oh, Betsy. So like mainly at night you're fighting, and during the days when you need to make your progress, and there will come to a point where we are still fighting because the monsters don't die when the sun comes out.
Thank you for the
but they stop spawning.
Oh, okay.
Stream member stream.
Peanut butter.
Sorry, that's somebody that comes to the stream a lot. Watching people bake things. Yeah, Master Baker. Me and Eric judged yesterday, so we're going through and watching it. Lime and blueberries are actually great together. Lime and blueberries is a weird one. Everybody kept saying that lime and blueberries is great. I can't think of a single thing I've had that's lime and blueberry. Yeah.
maybe or is it too much? I hate when she asks questions.
I know, dude.
You should use triple that
You
amount.
guys are all friends with each other. That's cute.
Did you look over there for brushes?
See a lot of lime and blueberry recipes.
All these chefs
Lime is an interesting one.
I just want to comment on this workstation of what the fuck is this? Why are there yolks inside of the cartons? It's just, all right, you know. Eggshell in the
Yeah.
In the hey, if you want a little extra texture, crunchy.
Crunchy texture. Lime is also more acidic than lemon, so you have to go carefully. Fruits and citrus are used a ton in baking. The acid countering the sweetness is peak. Turns out.
Dude, I'm telling you, it actually does taste bad.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It just looks gross. Which is half the battle, maybe.
So good. It's great.
It's not that bad. It just tastes like blueberries.
That's great, man. You're doing.
Do you guys ever do this in school where you like take a bunch of papers, like toilet paper, and then you like rip it up into little pieces, and then you add water or something to it, and then you squish it on those like sheets, and then you make your own paper. Yeah, I said this on stream. That's literally what it looked like. It looked like the paper mache like gunk that you make. It was like super chunky. About as chunky as you can get.
Doing something in the kitchen. Hey, let him go. You lost the slide. You lost the slide. Let it be known. Whoa, hey, I got robbed.
True.
I watched it.
Sit down. What did Pointcrow make when he got robbed?
I think it was cupcakes.
I don't even remember.
Sorry. I went Abby there for a second.
Oh my god. It's a raid.
Mysterious Besta, thank you for the raid. Hello, Raiders. Professional crow handler. You know, it's you gotta domesticate them, you know what I mean? So they don't get out of hand, they get really aggravated. It's understandable. Hi, Raiders. We're watching Master Baker. I judged yesterday, and we're judging my judging. That's what's happening. How was your stream?
I made the
Yeah, make sure he gets his enrichment.
What day did you get eliminated?
It wasn't the Dayquil cookies, was it?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh no, I think it was the cookies because I wanted to make
Addy.
it was like
Wobble
the different
dogs?
dyes.
What is that?
And then you were like, why
did
didn't you choose
way
the
too much
dyes?
food oh. I said, why didn't you use food coloring?
No, it's like I had like special cookies set aside, and then I didn't use them. And I went for the
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember
you
it
did
every
do that.
single night.
A friend of my local
since, keeps me up at
crows.
night.
Did you give them
Seriously.
shiny objects? Did you give them shiny things?
Who did this again? It was Fan.
Oh, well, she handles crows. I know how he works.
Who's looking like your?
I know how he works. So anyways, I'm gonna show you guys the results of what they made, because that's the fun part. And all the stuff in between, if you didn't watch it live, you can watch it.
I missed a key ingredient.
So we started with their cupcakes, which I think hopefully,
I know the animals.
let's see.
You taste it. It tastes sweet because that's a.
You know, like the.
However, I would like.
It was part
Twix. It is all.
To be honest,
So Myth goes first.
Until death do us part. I'll drink it. All right.
Oh, Eric loves making this joke.
We are gathered here today
Unfortunately.
until death do us part. Is this
Are
mine?
we getting married?
Did I crunch it?
Divorced.
Is that mine?
Thanks, Eric.
Did you drink mine?
No, this is mine.
Hey, Tony. Hi, Pete.
I'll drink it. All right. Well, chat, it is time for us to not get food poisoning.
Yep.
500.
Yeah, some of those ovens were a little high. You turned them all off?
Yeah, I turned them all off.
Selves.
This is my cupcake that I have for you today. Now, the way that this cupcake represents me is first chocolate. I'm black.
Jesus.
Secondly, peanut butter. I'm Middle Eastern. So that's like a lighter version of black.
Okay.
So this is a mix and culmination of flavors, just like me ethnically.
Wow.
This honestly,
the caramel
like,
inside the chocolate.
I will say, like, it could just be because I'm looking back on it. I think that his cupcake was pretty solid. Like, it was actually, like, the peanut butter frosting was pretty heavy peanut butter. I think that there was much less frosting. I think he pretty much just sweetened up peanut butter. When he was squeezing it out of the bag, his hand was shaking because it was mostly peanut butter. But the peanut butter frosting was really good. Like, if somebody handed me this cupcake, I'd probably, I don't know if I'd eat the whole thing, but it was pretty good. I mean, you can't go wrong with a marshmallow, and then the Twix, right?
Twix. It is all sort of a representation and staple on who I am and what I identify with growing up as a mixed individual. So this is a mixed chocolate cupcake.
And he does try to sell it
So
to
this,
us.
you would say that this represents your life.
Mm-hmm.
The flavor of your life.
I would say it represents who I am.
Who you are as
Yes.
a person.
Yes, Judge.
So, in the case...
So you wouldn't get it.
I would not get it, basically.
All right, judges, we will be judging the taste of the frosting only, obviously, because the cakes were purchased. So just get in here. And then as well, of course, keep, note of what you think of the decoration.
I feel like I really want to get the whole mix of the marshmallow.
Okay.
And that this is.
Yeah. Here,
so
I'll
the
take the
marshmallow actually
itself.
represents my white side as well.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you see how it's burnt on the outside?
It's burnt on the outside, but
'Cause
on the
I'm-
inside. Oh, I see. So you get the right there. It's the black right there, and then you have the
Yes.
brown, and then on the inside.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Just put it in your mouth and eat it.
Yes. I'm glad somebody understands.
Yeah.
I have 10%
Yeah.
British.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad.
Noted.
All right. Sandwich, give your feedback on the cupcake design and frosting.
I thought that the cupcake looked nice. At first, I was a little bit nervous when you were mixing just peanut butter with sugar.
Yeah. Well, butter. As
It
well.
is butter. What is this?
That is a Twix.
A Twix, nice. Is it the left one or the right one?
That's the left.
Yeah. I think that the flavor is pretty. It's the right one.
The left.
Okay. Yeah. No, it tasted fine. It was good. Decent.
Thank you.
To the person in chat that just asked if this is a rerun, no, I don't. Not PewDiePie. I don't
This ain't no motherfucking rerun. Rerun these streets. Sorry, go ahead.
Not you.
Not me. Just want to make that clear.
Me and Cutie trauma bonded over dealing with Pointcrow shenanigans. The problem is that me and Cutie both have really dry humor where we just like, and so we've kind of created this sandwich, if you will, of Eric being Eric and then both of us being unbothered and dry about things, which may be too much of a good thing, or maybe it's the perfect smash. I don't know.
So,
I truly
what
don't
I thought
know.
about this is I don't know if you know this, but I am very passionate about my marshmallows.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people
Like,
will
okay,
take
buddy.
a marshmallow and
That's
they'll
Cutie's
just burn
disappointment
it,
energy
you know,
perfectly.
They'll make it either,
Yeah, we both go
cooked
pretty
brown,
dry
there's, like,
for
a trick
comedy.
You can do where you
on
take the
purpose,
skin
I
off,
think.
right? I like deep love it.
Deglove it. Wow.
Yeah. I'm just saying the marshmallow was burnt. It was burnt.
Got it.
And I don't know how much I like that flavor. I will put the peanut butter butter that you had right there. Tasted really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Passionate about my marshmallows. Yep.
Got it. Understood. Thank you very much.
Loving the way the sun is shining on Sly in the background like a spotlight. I know, it's lovely.
With very gourmet, you got it at the coffee shop type bakery decor. I respect it. However, I don't think.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, sure about what?
I just wish.
I wish there was so much shit that Myth did in the kitchen that was so funny that the camera didn't catch. Like, he was just doing the whole, like, and also when the cameras are off, like, his bits just kind of continue. Like, he would walk up to the thing, like, when the cameras were off and just kind of like do this kind of like, we had like a plate of vegetables, just like threateningly eat the vegetables. So it's funny interacting with streamers because when you do stuff like this, the cameras go on and a lot of people will immediately turn on. And some people, Doug is one of these people, Myth is one of these people, that they don't turn off. When the cameras aren't on them, they're still doing bits.
Oh.
Careful.
I see.
Here.
I wish I
Gotcha.
would have seen a little more
A
personality.
little bit more character, maybe? Is the word you're looking
Is
for?
Eric really a
Got
marshmallow
it.
guy?
However,
That makes sense.
I will say peanut butter buttercream is a thing, and you did
Guilty.
make it.
Yeah, see?
Your ratio's a little off, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Screaming at me.
One thing to all my chefs, none of you have been doing this enough. None of you are adding salt. So when something is
True.
too sweet, what you want to do is add salt and it'll counteract that. So that's how it works on your tongue, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of salt is going to level out that sweetness and a nice.
I really like that when Cutie does this, she like, obviously it's funny, like she makes it funny. It's like, you know, classic content creators being silly. But she also genuinely like tells them like gives, you know, real baking like knowledge and stuff. So it kind of counteracts the like silliness, and it's genuinely funny, you know what I mean, or like informative.
Nice way, not a way that feels salty, so you can't add too much.
Salt on chocolate
Same thing with
chips.
chocolate, actually.
Salt
If you wanna
and
bring out
caramel
chocolate
is
or
like
peanut butter flavors,
one of my
a little bit of
favorite
salt is gonna
combinations
make
ever.
those flavors shine through and cut the sweetness.
Imagine Chris Mel is the same. I feel like he hams for the camera when he's no Chris. Yeah, Chris is exactly like that. Like we hung out a decent amount at Creator Clash, And especially when he's had a couple drinks, like I don't think that there is a Chris Melberger on. Like I think everybody kind of goes a little bit calmer. But yeah, he's a ham.
That would have made this peanut butter way better. It would have kind of cut that. But
True.
Good overall. I like they used a piping bag.
I would like to do an actual like cake baking stream with Cutie because I don't talk about this a lot. I used to make cakes. I did like a whole bunch of like cake making like classes and stuff, and then I never did it for money, but anytime anybody ever needed cakes, I would make wedding cakes, I would make birthday cakes, I would make all that stuff. Because I'm like certified in some bullshit, like whatever. Like I would love to do like an actual, like I can do the cool frosting stuff. Like I can make a rose out of frosting. Like I know how to do all that stuff. I just don't.
You may return to
do
the
it. I don't know.
corridors.
Thank you very much. Can I take my cupcake?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank God I'm black.
Oh, all right. Up next is Aiden.
He says, you can't really hear him, but he says, "Thank God I'm black." And then Cutie says, "And next is Aiden." Aiden walks up like,
This is my cupcake. This is my chocolate
Wait,
cupcake.
tell us about you first.
Yeah. So, the cake is chocolate.
Okay.
Because I'm white.
Okay.
And the cupcake. So I really wanted to make a nice buttercream yesterday, and as we all know, I didn't do a very good job. So I wanted to revisit that with some of the tips we had and give it another
I like the eyes.
crack.
There was a point, I don't know if they got it on camera, where Aiden walked over to the eyeballs and goes, "Are these edible?" And I looked at him and I said, "I don't know." And he was like, "I don't think so." And then the next time I saw those same eyeballs was on the cupcake. So he decided that they looked cool, wasn't sure if they were edible, and still decided to full send it.
And I didn't realize that you
I like
iced
the way
the...
you said crack.
Can you start over? Can you start the whole thing over?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chocolate cupcake, because I'm white. And I didn't realize you use bags to put the icing on, so I used the spreader. I spread it all over.
You can see me do this in the corner, which was a weird
and
choice.
then I thought, why not make it a goofy little guy?
Mm-hmm.
And so
He's a little guy.
he's like multicolored hair. See how the sprinkles cut off here? This is his hairline, straight, much like mine, not receding at all. It's been stable for a long time.
What's wrong with the receding hairline?
What's wrong with the straight hairline?
Well, because nobody wants it. Nobody.
Poor Aiden. I was so mean.
Okay, sure, you win a baking competition, maybe, but it's like, does that really make up for it or anything?
I do like the rainbow. A lot of people in chat are spamming gauge. However, I would like everyone to know it is stolen valor. Aiden is only bi. So if you were to keep true to yourself, you would have picked out some of those colors.
Yeah, it's only half. That's what it communicates. It's not just my hairline. It's how I'm half
He's definitely
gay.
not flying Turkey to get the surgery.
And also, I'm a goofy little guy, so that's why he has eyes.
What do I?
Okay. Beady eyes.
Stolen valor.
Wow. That is similar.
Just like someone who commented on the newest Yard episode yesterday, they said, "Aiden has beady little eyes. Can we get an AI edit that removes him from all episodes?"
That would be so good.
Yo, I feel like that would make the yard better.
I need to get off YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, let's dig in, chefs.
All right.
This was...
I'll take an eye.
I mean this genuinely. This tasted just like I had bitten a block of butter. And it looked nice, and I kind of forgot for a moment like what we were doing. And so when I took a bite of this, I was like, okay, this is going to be frosting. It was just butter flavor.
I will take the other eye. And a sprinkle.
Damn it, Aiden.
I wish I didn't take so much.
Damn it, Aiden.
Because it's so good.
Okay. Did you taste it?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Like with your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a fun secret to everybody. I don't know who's listening.
Yeah, Cutie being tired.
Buttercream, you have about 1 stick of butter equals 1 cup of sugar. 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of sugar. 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of sugar. You've made a little bit of chocolate flavored butter. You didn't add enough sugar to make it a frosting. Really coated with
It's powdered sugar, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just did not add enough. I think I added like a cup of powdered sugar, and I used probably like 2 cups of butter.
See, I'm glad I tasted the butter beforehand because I got a little pre-taste of what your cupcake would.
It was 95% butter. There was so much butter in
The
it.
sprinkles balances it out, maybe?
No.
You know what? Yeah.
What is your feedback on the decor as well as the taste?
It looks really nice.
That's great.
Goofy like me. I'm
It
crazy.
tastes like butter.
It doesn't have any sugar in
Like a
it.
mouthful of butter.
You should eat it. You should eat
more.
You should eat the rest of it.
Oh, this is so mean.
Try. I've heard third bite.
I like that you decorated it a little goofy.
So brutal.
Are you crying right now? Are those tears in your
Wait
eyes?
until you eat your pie.
Chef, I haven't even begun. Okay. I would rather take my big toenail.
And then Eric just
take an
decided
ice pick,
to
put it underneath
double
the
it and
toenail,
pass it to
shove
the
up
next
against the wall
person.
50 times and eat another bite of your cupcake. This was the most vile thing I have tasted in my goddamn life. And I will give this to you personally. It reflects as you as a person. But I like the decoration. It was like really cute, actually. You know, you like the googly eyes? Oh, great touch. You know,
I like the googly eyes too.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Aiden.
You're welcome.
Pointcrow's mutated. It feels like high school again.
Blow a judge shaped like butter.
Oh, it's so funny.
Fan.
That's silly. Fanfans was real good. I was a big fan of this. I'm not gonna lie, this may have been the inspiration for the final Jeopardy question for Urban Dictionary Jeopardy. And I don't want to admit that I didn't have everything planned ahead of time and that I was planning in my head on the drive home, but that was the case a little bit. We decided to full send on the vagina theme all day.
Here's my cupcake.
Why don't you tell Eric what this is?
Yeah, what is this? I don't know. I've never seen that before.
This is a vagina.
Oh, shit.
That's what
Is that
they
what
look
that
like.
looks like?
Anatomical, educationally correct vagina twitch.
Zoil
this is
also,
educational
This is
purposes.
also Zoil's first time seeing one. So I'm sort of teaching everyone here.
My brother.
What a vagina looks like.
Fan is
I
why
did
Eric
make-
won Jeopardy.
This
True.
is pretty anatomically correct. I put a little hole at the bottom that represents the vagina itself, the outer labia, the inner labia, and also the clitoris, and then some.
There it is.
hair.
Further down than I thought.
Where?
If
how
without
does this
that,
represent-
Eric would have never won Urban Dictionary Jeopardy. So he should share some of the prize money that he totally got, that I've totally paid people, with FanFan.
You.
I have one.
Okay.
And not only is this for myself, I thought that I would take this opportunity to also represent all women worldwide.
Wow.
And sort of take a stand for feminism.
You should join FaceClan.
Jesus Christ.
This is
they love that.
What about women that don't have vaginas?
Also
Based Zoil comment?
Yeah.
Based Zoil.
What is in your frosting?
I put in butter. I put 2 sticks of butter and then 2 cups of powdered sugar, and then I added someone sort of scooped a cream cheese portion. I saw the fingerprints and the finger claw mark. So I just took the
butter.
I will
cream
say,
cheese
as
right
a
there.
family, we're using hands too much.
That's butter.
It's just. This isn't finger food.
For day 3, we are
There was a
using
lot of
hands.
hand usage. There was a lot of hand usage. I didn't see FanFan's presentation today. No, was it on? What was it? Was it on Master Baker? Oki is. I don't know if you guys can see her right now. Come here. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is this that you're doing right now? What is happening? What is happening? Hmm? Are you being needy? Are you being needy? Come here. Come here. Hey, no. That's not for you. That is not for you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you being needy? Is it because you want DINNER? Hmm? And you can't spell? You don't know how to spell? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn you. I'm gonna turn you. Okay, don't jump crazy. Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. Ah! Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. Don't be. Just wait, dude. Wait like 2 seconds.
Notes again on who washed their hands today.
Oh, I wash my hands all the time. All the time.
All the time.
I kept running past Patty. Patty
But what about the first time?
So I did when you started.
Because I had to go change my tampon. So I know for a fact I went in the bathroom and I also washed my hands because I changed my tampon.
I would change that to
in
yes.
my vagina.
Is there a tampon in?
No, there's not.
I don't want to taste yours, but we will.
Eric, you can have the G spot. You pick it out.
Oh, yep, that's where that is.
Okay.
It tasted like
I mean,
it basically tasted like Aiden's. I think it was like a little bit sweeter, but it was basically just like sweet butter. Not buttercream. It was sweet butter, kind of grainy somehow.
It's a kind of
I've never eaten pussy, but that is
weird
not what
acidity
I thought it would taste
to
like.
it, you know?
You, Fan, need to learn how to use your mixer.
Okay. I will say, Aiden did steal my mixing bowl. So
there are so many mixing bowls.
Yep.
I don't want to hear it.
Is there something special that you were mixing bowl with?
Yeah, it was lucky.
So you have chunks in there because you're
It
using
was
your
chunks,
hands
yeah.
to mix
I didn't
things.
use my hands. I used my mixing
Really?
bowl.
You
I
did?
used the electric mixer.
That's huge.
It was like a parent-teacher conference.
Oh. It was
Yeah,
like,
it was rough. It was rough.
And it wasn't very. You use vanilla.
Oh yeah, I put it.
Yeah, you
That's
can
true.
take
I think that's why hers
vanilla.
was a little bit better than Aiden's because she used vanilla flavoring.
Back their vanilla, so I do like the vanilla in there, but it is still the consistency is
Not a fan, no.
It's too buttery and
I think it was the mixer. It was the mixer.
No,
it was
I think the more you say the mixer, the less I believe it's the mixer.
So judges, when you taste it, it tastes sweet because that's an artificial vanilla, but it's not actually.
It tastes a lot like
there's
butter.
not enough sugar.
It's a lot of butter.
There's still not enough sugar.
It's like Aiden's, but sweeter.
Yeah,
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is where the stream kind of got weird. A little F.
Each other. Actually, we.
We'll go to
Standard health tip is rubbing your bowl with some lemon juice helps.
okay, so this is where we did Zoils.
Impressive, you made meringue.
Yeah.
You did make it correctly.
Yeah.
For the record,
Meringue
you
is
would have
so
gotten stiffer
good.
peaks.
Oh, it's so good. I
easier and
love
sooner if you wouldn't
meringue.
have added sugar so soon. You want to get to a soft peak usually, and then add sugar, and that's going to help you.
Okay.
He
and
almost
then-
had it.
and then
He
you'll
really
get a nice
did.
hard peak.
Like the
Understood.
flavor was okay.
You can
It was
also
just
add a
really
little
like
bit of vanilla to your
granulated,
meringue,
I think is a word that I
Oh,
can use.
Because
And
this is probably going to taste
wasn't
like
cooked.
but that's okay.
Was he closed today?
You like eggs,
What did he
right?
make today?
Yeah.
Over easy.
What was the
Yeah.
theme today? What did they have to make? He kept pouring sugar in and I was screaming. Yeah. Macaron. Oh, dude, that's hard as fuck. Aren't those hard to make even if you know how to make them?
You know, scrambled in there.
You did do it right though. I was sitting there watching and you did it right, but that was the reason. That's what kind of gave you a hard time.
Yeah.
I'll never be able to make. I don't.
Future fun tip is that works as well.
My thoughts so far on it, I was going to say the exact
And we've got
same
a nice. It's garnished with a Florio here, which is lovely.
thing as Cutie, but she basically took the words right out of my mouth. So I don't have anything else to add.
Yeah, you can just eat the blueberry if you want.
I'm gonna get a little bit. I'm gonna go over here and just kind of get a charcuterie board of that.
You don't want the Florio?
Nope. I got some. No, I got a little Florio.
You got a little Florio?
Uh-huh.
I just,
Wow. That's something.
Very sweet.
Somehow you managed to make the blueberry taste bad.
Oh, really?
And I don't think you touched that at all.
No, yeah, I didn't.
Interesting.
Thoughts?
Yes.
It's good. I like it.
You like it?
I do like it.
That's great.
It tastes. It's very sweet.
What it tasted like
really
basically
very,
was
very sweet.
Yeah, you have too much sugar.
Yeah.
It tasted
Another
like
reason you couldn't get those hard peas.
marshmallow fluff, kind of, but not really. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that
And
the
it leaves
first
a
time.
grain. It's granular in your mouth.
Oh.
Crazy.
I'm gonna go forward because I want to get to the pies.
Cook. There's your.
Okay, first we got Myth's pie, which he did a apple pie, just pretty straightforward. It looks weird here. It looks weird. It looks like chicken and dumplings. But it wasn't the worst.
Wow.
It sure is. Isn't it?
The apples tasted really, really good. Like I had a couple of them. The crust itself, the flavoring, he did basically everything right except he put eggs in the crust, I think, which made it not cook really. And so the crust was just uncooked. It was really gooey. Tasted like dough.
A pie crust.
Okay.
And then laid it down, and then I cut up some red apples.
Okay.
Some grandmamas.
How come you went with red apples?
They bake better.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Is that real?
That is real.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I had the apples coated in brown sugar, cinnamon, and a little bit of regular sugar, and then I threw it all in there. I think I missed a key ingredient to make the juices thick, which might have been flour or might have been something.
Lemon.
Lemon makes it thick?
Lemon. So lemon has natural pectin in it, and pectin is a thickening agent. So
Lemon is just like the save all, isn't it?
Fruit pies or any compotes, you add a little bit of lemon juice, and that's naturally going to thicken. It's a way to kind of make jam too.
Really?
Yeah. So that's that jammy texture.
Lemon's
that
lemon's the thing.
I literally, I just
Crust is
squeezed
hard when you
lemon on
first
it,
start. Crust is hard always, like for everything. Flour too is really common in fruit pies. Yeah. I use, when I do apple pie, kind of weird, but I add pancake batter. And I don't know why I do it. I think it's just I like the flavor of the pancake batter better, but it is like flour kind of. I don't know. Is there a reason you can find some pre-made crust? Oh, I always buy pre-made crust. I've made my fair share of pie crusts. It's fine. You can do it. 9 times out of 10, I go and I get a Pillsbury crust that you just unroll straight onto the thing. Because, there's some things I'm willing to do. That's not one of them.
Are good together.
I did say that. Another option is we do have cornstarch somewhere. Cornstarch.
That's what I was looking
for. At least we did. It might not be out.
So I have a history with cornstarch,
Yeah. So it's a little
Pie crust is kind of one of those,
watery,
it's like a
but-
humidity thing, too. Yeah? Like, pie crust is kind of weird because it's like whatever the room is like.
It might be
Really
good.
fun to made that in puff pastry.
It may be.
From first impressions,
I know buttercream is a big.
You did do the right flavors. I was watching. You did do the right flavors. It would have been crazy if you would have added some nutmeg.
Take. All right, ready?
That's what I was looking for. Some nutmeg, some ginger. I like adding those to my apple pie.
Ginger? I haven't even heard that
Yeah,
before.
I'll tell you what. Ginger in any of your spice pies, it's a cute little secret.
Holy
throw
shit.
it in your pumpkin, throw it in anything with spice.
Give it a little kick.
Yeah, it gives it a little bit kick.
Wow. That's
Ginger,
cool.
nutmeg, cinnamon.
Also, tip of the future.
Fan put, I can't remember if it was Fan or Myth, put so much fucking cinnamon. Like, I think it was Myth's apples. And you could see it when he was mixing up the thing. There was a lot of cinnamon in there, which cinnamon is like, if you put too much cinnamon on stuff, it makes it taste dusty, which could contribute because cinnamon is really dry. But anytime you put too much cinnamon in, it tastes like you're eating dust.
Sure. When baking apples, Green is always better.
Green?
Yeah, green apples. Because
So
these
this is kind of funny, and it's like hard to hear, but like when Cutie walked away, we were asking Myth, like, because I knew that Cutie had said in private that using green apples is best, and Myth used red apples, and I asked Myth why you use red apples, and he was like, because they cook better, and I was like, do they? And he's like, yeah, everybody knows that red apples cook better, and I was like, okay, great.
so sweet that the green apple, the tartness will turn sweet, and then you have your sugar compared to sweetness staying sweet.
You said
fun tip, not that.
Yeah, you used red.
So when I asked you earlier, and you said red bakes better, and then you said because everybody says
You
that.
said, do red
Nobody
apples
says
bake
that.
better
I
than green
guess.
apples?
I thought people said that.
Yeah.
You know, I thought
But it was
wrong.
just you that said it.
Okay.
Well, I thought people say it.
Yeah.
All right, let's try.
You know what's
It's not
interesting?
solid.
Something really interesting about this is it's very close to a cobbler crust. In fact, a lot of cobblers, it's a type of like baked sweet treat.
No, bake with green apples because they don't soften enough.
They do. You can make apple cobbler.
I usually do green apples because I like tart. Doesn't really have anything to do with how they bake because I didn't really know that they baked differently. I just really like tart.
That's good.
But sometimes people
Cats,
literally
that's
will
exactly
take
what was
cobbler
going through
crust,
my
like
mind.
chunks
I
like
love
this
it.
and throw it on top, and yours looks really similar.
Shoes on the brain.
It's like crumble.
This is fun.
I couldn't do a topping, so that's exactly.
It's just
like,
one
is this
very
the dough?
gooey piece of.
It's a little doughy.
It's
It's just literally a
you know,
piece of dough.
You know what? I'll take the dip of the pool.
You might also.
I don't know if
That's just the juices infused. It is cooked.
Cheers.
It's like it's literally just a soup. It's just like a bowl of soup.
I'm getting food poisoning.
It's not bad.
The juices. Is it tasty? It actually, I mean, like I said, if the dough was cooked more, I think that this would have been a acceptable pie to serve people. And when I say acceptable, I mean people would have probably not wanted to eat it that much, but it wouldn't have been like bringing a piece of roadkill to potluck, you know?
I feel like if the dough
I'm
was
so nervous.
better, it'd actually be pretty solid.
If this was cooked,
Yeah.
it'd be pretty good.
And so the reason why I didn't cook is because of all the fucking juice, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of cinnamon in that baby.
I feel like there's a lot of juice.
There is a lot of juice. It would have evaporated eventually.
Oh, just needed more time.
Your pie dough has no eggs in it.
Really?
Yeah, there's no eggs in
What
pie
do they
dough.
put in the fucker?
It's just butter, flour, and water.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You can taste the egg in there, huh?
Well, you can't taste the egg. You can feel the egg because it gives
It's
you
soft,
a
right?
yeah.
And
it
a little
gives you
salt.
Gotcha.
dough,
A little salt.
doughy consistency. So it's just gonna take longer to bake.
Wait, so when people make bread, do they put eggs in it?
Most bread, no.
Okay,
There
that
are
makes
some
sense.
breads,
That makes a lot
but
of sense.
most breads.
'Cause I was-
Baguettes, there's no eggs.
Would you like a straw?
You can add sugar
Yeah,
too, but I
do you have a
prefer
straw?
neutral toasting pie crust.
You have a spoon.
I don't think I
you
care
actually-
either way.
okay,
I
yeah.
like things sweet, so
What happens when
I
you
don't
put
know.
sugar on fruit? Sugar
I
sucks
generally, it's pretty rare that something's like too sweet for me. If something's too sweet for me, it's like you need to get back in the kitchen and
So
figure
that's
it
how you
out.
get this juice.
Oh.
Because I like
And
sweet.
so-
Yeah,
so
he's
it's
going
kind of
in
a
for
fun thing
the.
if you're ever making a
God, that
syrup
is
or
so
something like that.
gnarly.
Sometimes you just sprinkle
Just
sugar,
sugar
raspberries,
water.
Let it sit, and you're gonna get a raspberry syrup.
Tasty, but weird.
Genuinely, like that's pretty good.
You did good with your flavoring. Your only setback
Add a little
is,
bit of sugar to my pie crust.
is
The only reason I would is because I really like eating the dough of stuff. Like when I make pancakes, one of my favorite parts about making pancakes is I like pancake batter. So I really like to make the pancake batter taste good, so then I can eat it.
green apples would have changed your whole game. I think we would have been happy if you did green apples.
Fuck.
Pretty good pie.
But I
I'm not
think
gonna lie. Pretty good pie.
We're talking about the egg now.
Yeah. Most people.
Too bad!
Getting flashbacks. All right.
What's up with all the long fucking faces, competitors? What's wrong?
Oh, I forgot. Wait, come back. Mitch, come back. I need to take a picture.
And then
is the four little.
and then we have Aiden's, which is debatably the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Hi, Alice.
The feedback. I want you to think about what makes a pie. What makes a pie? I know a lot about what makes a pie. Is it what goes inside? Is it the crust? I want you to
This
think about what
is
makes a pie.
I don't know. I think that Aiden should go into like set designs for movies or something, because I don't know if you could make a piece of food look more vile on purpose if you wanted to. It didn't look like the Krabby Patty they fed the health inspector. Wait. Krabby Patty health inspector. Oh my god. It really does. It's the same photo. It's the same photo.
Pie? Is it what goes inside? Is it the crust?
I just want you to know the security guard looked through the window and went,
He did. Wait, this is so true. So obviously they didn't camera out the front because they didn't want everybody to know where this is. But the security guard guy, he did. He turned around, he looked through the window, he started laughing, and then he was just giggling. Like he was just standing out there going, like laughing.
He's laughing right now. He's legitimately laughing. And I think what makes this pie is the 4 little cuts in the middle to let they eat it. And as you may have noticed, a lot of people don't have the cuts on theirs. So
What are the cuts for?
I know, John. It's so
let the
sad.
heat out while it's cooking in the oven, if I recall. So
Totally, they let the mold in.
I know it looks moldy. It's just blueberry. I swear to God. I swear to God.
oh, wow.
Dude, I genuinely don't know if I've seen something
It looks
worse.
literally moldy. And then I don't know, he didn't push on it, but wait till he pushes on it.
A dubious food.
Dude, what god did I curse to
Did you
deserve
guys
this
watch
treatment?
it, August?
Wow. Okay,
That is-
remind me what's in your filling again?
It is blueberry.
I just want him to push on it.
Tipped all bakers. We're on something that would.
I will say, props
Okay.
to you.
Yeah, go ahead and
It looks solid.
Oh, see that oil coming out? That's all butter. Something that would have been really smart of you to do, Aiden, would be to just take your blueberries, combine them with the
It's-
jam, and you have
so,
a blueberry filling.
The ingredients that he used for his pie crust are like the exact same that you use for pasta. So the top layer and the bottom layer are just, if you took like a piece of like pasta and made it like 3 or 4 times as thick as it's supposed to be, so it was like kind of gummy. That's what it was. It was like one layer of pasta with this like blueberry coagulated milk weirdness.
Wow. That would have been way better than
It's
this.
okay. Way better. Swallow a birthday.
Oh wow! Oh my God! This looks like surgery.
Same with like cream, right? So you added cream. Cream isn't gonna do anything in the oven.
That looks like black mold.
Well, can you pass the plastic bag? Just in case. I just want to have it ready. Thank you.
Feet smell and looking at this is like
It's just a lot.
so much.
Okay. Can I grab the...
Yeah, get the knife.
Yeah. You know what? At least we need a knife for this one.
Crazy. We're gonna look back on today and realize that we've had a new pandemic fucking occur.
It looks like the bubonic plague.
This is patient 0.
Oh my god. It's like a one giant piece of lasagna pasta across.
God.
It's so hard.
Oh, it's horrible. It's like you had to just cut a square of it out. We don't even know what we were trying to make, like trying to eat.
I just want to remind the audience that at the very beginning of this, I was concerned about being poisoned. And I would say on my last words that it was Eamon Geeman's fault. So, putting that out there.
You had the best looking dough. We were like, holy shit.
At the
look
very
at that
beginning,
guy's
we were
dough.
like, damn, that
It
guy
looks
knows what
great.
he's doing.
I'm so excited to eat that pie.
I agree. Pass it
And now
now.
we're here.
All right, cheers. Cheers.
I already tried it.
It's giving you flashbacks like when Ego eats a ratatouille, right?
Yeah. So, The thing that is disappointing about Aiden is I feel like you haven't absorbed any information the past
I'm
3
not
days.
mad, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah? I thought...
Like, I was chewing on it, and it just turned into, like, just chewier gum, basically, and it just wasn't dissolving. It was just chewy in my mouth, and I was trying to figure out... There was nothing on it of flavor, because everything just kind of washed off in the first 5 seconds. So then I'm just chewing it around in my mouth.
I zested.
Zest.
I zested.
You did zest. However, you could have used so much more zest.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what to do. It's just in my mouth, like I'm a prisoner.
Your texture.
I want to feel it out.
It's gummy. Your crust tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was an atrocity.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Robert.
To this day, and I haven't tried this yet, to this day, the worst thing I've ever eaten was the old bagel bites in the on the Easy Bake Oven stream we did together.
Awful.
And that was the worst thing I've ever eaten.
Chewing one of those wax candy bottles? Yeah, it was so
it looks
chewy.
like that.
I was so out of blood.
It was so bad.
What you did, and I'm saying it like nicely. You over when you think of a fruit like the apples, right? They just took apples.
Oh
and sugar,
yeah, there was a trash
threw it in
can there. Yeah.
When you think of fruit pie, you think.
Yeah.
I watch Mr. Pimple Popper. Oh, the whole thing really can just come right up, can it? Look what's under the hood, boys.
Blueberries.
Blueberries.
Well,
Go ahead and try it.
Can I try some?
Yeah,
no, you
get
should.
in there.
Take a bite. Take a bite. Take a bite.
Yeah, just get in there.
No, you really need like.
You gotta get the whole. You want a knife? Yeah, get in there.
Oh.
Yep.
Saving Private Amen.
And.
Don't save me today, please. Please, I can't take more shame.
I'm sorry.
My shame counter is reaching its limit.
We haven't tried to be.
Oh my god, that is actually so bad. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been closer to puking on stream. That is actually so bad. That is so much worse than the other two things I made, which is insane.
It's so bad.
Worse. That's why
Reminds me of the first time I've nailed it, where the judges would just openly laugh in the face of the contestants and say, well, you can improve on this part. Yep. I hope so. The first day for Aiden, and then it was so bad, dude. I mean, I can understand. I'm not trying to say that I would do much better, but that was pretty bad. Yeah. The dough did seem strong, but it was pasta dough.
It takes a lot of confidence to come up here with something like that. So, good job.
Confidence.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
Yeah. Good go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Eric. Thank you, Chef.
So good.
Butter and sugar and brown sugar.
We got fans.
For the pie crust. But then I was sitting there
Submits
just now
nothing.
and I realized maybe I shouldn't have baked it. Maybe I should
Yeah,
have
baking
just
is
frozen
fucking hard. That's why I don't do
But
it,
did
because I
bake
don't like it and it's messy.
And it ended up jiggling a lot. The whole thing was liquid. I tried to do the poke test, and my finger went right through, and it came out all goopy. And so I just pressed it back down and put it in the freezer and hope for the best.
It was just basically what she made was a graham cracker crust with cooked apples on top of it, which in theory is not the worst thing.
Apples?
Yeah, what was your thoughts behind it? Like, why did you use apples here?
Because I wanted
And what
to
did you do to the
cinnamon.
apples?
I peeled them.
That's good.
She did peel them. She did do that.
Took
It's true.
out the hole in the middle, the core. I put them in the little thing that you like put on the fire.
Pan.
The pot. I put in some water. I put in some cinnamon. I put in some ginger. I put in some.
You did do ginger.
Oh, ginger.
I did.
Wow, okay.
But
She knew the secret.
She added pot, yep.
I put in some.
The secret
I
ingredient.
put in a cornstarch as well. There is cornstarch.
Wow.
But it's not a wow moment because the whole thing was just full of water, and I ended up having to drain the apples. So I drained.
This is a crime.
If you ever need to add liquid, it's best to use the juice of the fruit. Well, it's the crust idea.
I don't know if she already said it, but she She might have not said it yet. She drained the water out. So she cooked the apples and then she drained it out. And then she put water in it. She just put water into the pie. Like after it was almost done. Because she thought that it was going to be too dry. So when we're eating it, you can just see the water just floating in there. Yeah.
Okay. You didn't need flour. You're freaking out. I need flour.
okay.
For a graham cracker crust or an Oreo crust, all you need is sugar, the graham crackers, and butter.
And then do you bake it?
You do. You do
I
bake
just
it.
put in too much butter, so it was jiggly.
Yeah, you do bake it, and then you let it cool, and then it'll be hardened. But this is gonna be oily.
You can kind of see a little bit, like in the middle right there.
Kind of sitting in its own
Oh, that's not the oil. That's just the liquid from my.
It is a liquid, so.
Yeah.
I like the presentation of it.
Okay, thank you.
You know, it has texture to it. Looks like.
I'm nervous since it was burning that it's just gonna taste burnt.
Yeah, it did. The crust was also really crunchy.
Oh my god! I see the oil on the bottom now.
Yeah, that's.
The apples were good though. The apples were really good. Genuinely.
The apples are good though.
Yeah, the apples are good.
I do like the apples.
Okay.
So we'll take that. The crust is very, very sweet. Like
Sweet,
very
but also
sweet.
burnt.
I
Did
don't have
you
too much
found this
spicy
pink
crust.
cake in the oven today?
Go-to strategy.
No.
It's just cake everything with sugar.
People were saying it was burnt to hell. Wait, his pink cake? What do you mean? Like from a different cooking day? Hard to fuck up putting an apple in an oven. Yeah.
Sugar and butter are my.
I didn't see that.
Everyone needs to work on lighter hands on the butter.
Or is it more of like a
From the previous day?
sort of
Shut up,
unique
really?
thing that I go
It's like a fan sort of.
Is there a clip of that?
No.
It doesn't seem.
It's really sweet.
It's just a lot of sugar.
So it had just been like cooking and cooking and cooking.
I see.
Yeah, but the
Scara ate a piece? Oh my gosh, someone find a clip.
Yeah, the apples taste good. It's a lot of.
I'm gonna go to the results because.
That's really good.
Oh yeah, here's Zoils.
Yeah, I got to
Go through Zoils quickly. Zoil basically made he was trying to make a like a custard or something, and it actually wasn't that bad. This part wasn't that bad. The flavor was a little weirdly not sweet enough. He made like a custard with like an Oreo crust, which all of the parts individually were okay, but together they were just really weird.
I think I tried it before it went in, and I thought the tastes were maybe a bit too sweet, but I enjoyed them.
You don't want to try it. It's so weird.
It's
weird.
okay. But then it's just like this weird aftertaste.
And then Cutie said it reminded me of a yeast
infection.
infection.
Where you just kind of like need something else.
And then they all tried it and they loved it, but then they hated it. I made blueberry pie with chocolate crust and had the same experience. I tried everything one at a time and went, "What's wrong?" Yep.
Really good. Like when you're trying it,
see it's on.
it's
in the middle,
really
right?
good in the middle,
To the end,
and then it just falls.
Yeah, there was an aftertaste that was odd.
The middle part was good.
Okay, I'll go to the results.
Something, please.
For today? Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a special prize.
Alright, well, Sandwich is going to announce who got first place today.
First place was tough, but also not really. We decided to give it to somebody who cooked their apples very, very well. Increasingly well, just very. Yeah? No, keep doing what you're doing. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay, so the person that we're gonna give first place to is Fan. What?
What the fuck is that?
What?
She made fucking apples.
What?
She didn't have a fucking crust.
Those apples were fucking good.
Oh, fuck you.
Those were good apples.
Fuck you and your apples.
Really? No, those
Yeah.
apples were.
I'll see you tomorrow.
The apples.
You suck less.
Honestly, hers was more edible.
What?
Yours was like,
Hers tasted better.
Yours was water.
It was gooey.
It was liquid.
And then
I'm sorry. I'm not going to do the show.
decorating cupcakes was also part of it. And hers is just slightly better.
What are you trying to say?
I think
No, I'm sexist, honestly.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
On tape, you know? There you go. How's that? Unique opportunities to present their dishes to us.
Okay,
I'll
I'll
at the end of the
look
day,
at it in a sec, Sarah.
it came down to it was close, and it came down
Actually,
to
you know what? I'm gonna click on it right now. Going in. Why is it like this? This is the weirdest player ever. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? What is this interface? Oh, is it trying to do mobile? That is weird. That's so weird. I've never seen it do that before. 1421. Like right at the beginning?
Phone art angel thing. Oh, god damn it. My bakers, they keep leaving shit in the oven. Those little bitches. Okay. Oh god, can they get their shit together? What is this? I don't even know what this is. Oh my god, this is Myth's cake. This is Myth's cake that used to be pink, for the record, from 2 days ago. We had to check
She's
the
been
ovens at the end
cooking
of the day.
ongoing.
It's charcoal now. How did they not see this yesterday when they were baking pie? They just didn't take it out? Why are they like this?
And then 133 to see Scar take a bite of it.
So what was this supposed to be?
Cake.
Oh no!
This is supposed to be cake.
Yeah, that was Myth's cake.
Myth? Yeah. Why dive eat this? What's up? No, it's got good ingredients. My cake was actually delicious. Actually, they said it was undercooked a little bit. So I made sure I cooked it up nice and right for you today.
That sucks. That sucks for you. You like it? And he doesn't.
Be honest. You can be honest here. We're all friends.
It starts out like flavorless, and I'm like, that's okay.
Uh-huh.
And it ends like I'm tasting ash.
Yeah, well, it's charcoal.
Oh,
that's charcoal. It'll clean you right out, though.
It was in there for 2 days. It was in there for 1 day, then it burned, and then it was in there another day, then it burned some more.
Yeah.
Why does Myth have the most tactical backpack with seemingly nothing in it?
Man, I will say the worst thing about this kitchen is how hot it gets.
Nothing.
Second person. And that second
Completely
person,
empty.
second place, is Myth.
Second place to Myth. With the tactical vest. Yeah, why? For what reason?
Wait, so was the cupcake only for like a combined judge? It like.
Chat decided to save today.
And then it was between Zoil and Aiden. He takes off the vest and this is mine.
Oh my god, I'm getting back in it.
Say something, please! Please!
Set me free.
Aiden, we won't be seeing you tomorrow.
Combat casual, yeah, as you do. As one does.
Where are the aiming stands in the darkest hour?
I guess they ain't saving aim and game.
I thought I was done.
Aiden like 30 minutes ago, please send me home, please. So today it was Zoil and Myth and Fan, and then I believe that Zoil went home. So tomorrow's gonna be Myth and Fan to decide who's gonna be the winner, which will be very fun. And I think I know who the judges are, but I don't think that other people do. So, yeah, that was very fun. This was a very fun experience. It's good stuff. Loved it. Very, very cool. We could look at clips of Urban Dictionary Jeopardy. I'm not gonna go through and watch the whole thing, but we could look at clips. Oki's screaming at me, so I have to go feed her. Do you guys want to watch some clips of yesterday, Urban Dictionary Jeopardy? And hang out for a bit? Yeah? Okay, cool. That's basically what this stream is just an extra little bonus stream. Can we watch Oki get fed? I don't have any way to do it. I don't have anything set up, or else I would. I legitimately would. Let me go feed her real quick, and you guys can watch this really important message that I'm gonna show you.
Please play this for the next 4 hours. I love it. We're just having fun. I mean, we're just. It's just a little bit of.
He took that comment personally. And negatively. It was a very positive comment, and it like hurt you.
No, it didn't. I was just saying.
And for your viewing pleasure, I am going to drink this water while singing Chug Jug by that kid that made that video. Don't believe me? Just you wait and see.
Number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Yeah, 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just got down. I revived him and we're going southbound.
It was really hard.
You guys like it yet?
Get this dick out of my room!
Oh boy.
You guys enjoying Germa clips?
Lotion and napkins. But no, you guys don't understand. Let me explain. This, listen to me, okay? This is really important. I don't know why this is in the room. I have no idea what it's doing in the room. But listen, this is dog vitamins. This is a big pump of omega-3 for dogs. I don't know if I was eating this.
Dog vitamins?
I don't think I was eating this, but I mean, it's possible I might have been. I don't think I was eating that, but like.
So unhinged. Okay, so yesterday we did Urban Dictionary Jeopardy, which was really fun. I had a good time. I hope that you guys had a nice time watching it. It was very fun. A nice time watching it. That's me. Fun. Nope. So we can watch clips of it if you want to. Because that's what we're here for. I'm just checking in before I go dark. Kidding, I'm not gonna. Please, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate that. It was fun. Did you guys enjoy it? I hadn't done like a game show live stream for a while, so it was really fun to do that again. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. It was cool. Like a lotion for your cereal? I don't know, dude. Germa's a different. He's built different than the rest of us are. Spooky might have been a little too drunk or something. John is he's an enigma. But he is. Hold on. Oki might be at the door. Alright. Thought Oki was wanting to get back in. Yeah, that's just John. He means the best. John is not of this world. He's not. He's a guy. Okay, hold on. There's 5 clips here that I have, so I'm gonna play 5 of them. I don't know if you guys have more. I could go through and I could watch the whole thing, but I don't want to do that.
What is B? Camel toe?
Do you know what a camel toe is?
It's when you wear a sock.
No. What is a camel toe?
No. It is when you wear a sock with a flip flop. Thank you for the points.
Wait, I feel like we should dissect this though.
I think that we should pick this apart.
Is that not?
Yeah, like
now
actually,
I'm not feeling great.
That's
do you know
not
what
what that is. How much do you know about the vagina?
Can you pull that up for us real quick?
That was so funny to me that whole narrative happened, because I knew in my head that the final Jeopardy question was them literally pointing to the parts of a vagina. And so in my head I was like, I need to milk this as much as possible. It was so funny.
Have you guys ever had somebody get a phone call when you're in bed with them? Spinning things that they have in the car wash.
Hi,
the, like,
Sam.
brushes that spin. They give them to cows sometimes.
Sam.
I want one of those in my shower, so then I can just like.
This cut right here.
You know what I
Sick.
mean? Just clean me like a.
Sam, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for the 1,000. That's really sweet of you. I'm gonna have to do that. We're just watching clips of Urban Dictionary Jeopardy. Answer it.
Yep. No. Like in.
Yeah?
Yep. No. Yep. Her grandma died. Oh. Yep. Did she know that?
What's the one again?
She didn't know that.
No, never mind.
No, she did not. That's crazy that she answered.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say it?
Yeah.
Melch.
No. Dude. Loved Jeopardy yesterday. Thanks, it was fun. Okay.
It's generational.
Huh? I'm live. Oh, I just fed her, so she probably just came back up after eating to be a ruckus.
She's just like, fucking. I'm just like at my desk, like working, and all of a sudden something is touching my hand. And I was like,
did you have your door open?
No, I mean, I guess I didn't even think so. She came in and a little hello, and it scared the balls out of me, and I cursed at her.
Oh, good. Were you a scary girl? Were you kind of scary? Oh my goodness. Wow. Are you coming over the top? Okay. Will you close my door? You got everything that you wanted. You got all your hopes and dreams. You got your DINNER, and you're happy, and you're here, and you're a beautiful girl, and you want a piece of salami maybe? Do you want to do a trick for everybody? Here. Actually, you're gonna be ready? Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Speak. 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 Yeah, there you go. It's wonderful. Great job. She always wants to whisper because I taught her how to whisper, so now she defaults to the whisper. Mm-hmm. You're cute. Would you like another piece? Can I have a high five? Thank you. That was a Triscuit. I don't think you like Triscuits. That's not as good as the salami. Even readjusted the mic. She did. She's like, give me that mic. I got shit to say. I got things to talk about. Okay, one more piece. I don't know what happens. So she knows how to play dead, but she's sitting, so I don't know what she's gonna do. But bang, 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 bang. No, don't shoot. Bang, 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 bang. Bang! Yeah, she doesn't know what to do. She's trying to give her the salami. She's like, I can't, Mom. Sometimes if I do that, she'll like flop over wherever she is, and it's funny. You wanna watch clips? Okay, let's watch clips together.
I'm not an.
Let's watch this one. This one will be funny.
Can I make a very quick request?
Okay, whose turn is it? Yeah, sure.
I feel like mine is too similar to Eric's. Can I just get you to say, hey, like into the mic? Sure. Okay, ready? 3, 2. Hey, I'm gonna kill the president of the United States. Eric, why would you say something like that?
That was so fucked up. So fucked. I made a video edit, send it to you on Discord. It's uploaded on YouTube. Oh, God.
Today, you will witness the birth of a new fusion-based energy source. Safe, renewable energy, and cheap electricity for everyone. And now let me introduce my assistants. These 4 actuators were developed and programmed for the sole purpose of creating successful fusion. They are impervious to heat and magnetism.
This is fucked up. This is so fucked. Ethan. Thank you for the tier 2 for 28 months. I appreciate you. I thought that was in the video. I was like, huh?
These smart arms are controlled by my brain through a neural link. Nanowires feed directly into my cerebellum, allowing me to use these arms to control fusion reaction in an environment no human hand could enter.
That's so fucked. That's not me. That's not what I'm like. That's what I feel like when I'm trying to describe to you what I'm gonna do. A little bit. It's gonna be kind of like that. The battery is close. I have 2 batteries that could basically charge that thing if it was real. Okay, hear me out. You go into a bathroom stall, right? And you sit on the toilet, and then somebody else comes in and they sit on the toilet, but you get awkward and you don't want them to know that you're on the toilet, and they're being quiet and you're being quiet, and so you're both waiting each other out because you like don't want to acknowledge that the other one's there, and then you're there for like an hour and your mom leaves Costco.
That part, no, but the rest of it, yeah. I was with you until you were stranded.
You guys can't see
at
this.
Costco.
You guys can. It's not that I haven't done that before, but I'm just saying that you having full access, full screen of me reacting to my own clip is good. Go put a tampon in? Oh my god, are we getting a hate raid? Are we getting hate spam? This ain't your stream anymore. Okay. Shield mode! Let's go! We got to use shield mode for the first time. Oki. Oh, Oki doesn't even want a piece of this. See if we can figure out where they're coming from. Oh, I wish that I was good enough to figure out where they're coming from. And they're watching. You know that they're restreaming my stream right now, and they're giggling, and they've been inside their house for like a week straight, and none of them have gone outside or felt the touch of a woman. Fucking degens. Listen. When nobody gets invited to the parties, they all have to figure out where to go, which is wherever they're coming from. Or are they even coming from? I don't know. I was unhinged. Can we see more Oki content? No, she went to lay down. Actually, a hate raid? No, not a hate raid. Literally what it is somebody's restreaming my stream right now. I imagine they're probably on YouTube. I bet they're on Kick or Rumble because they're not good enough to stream on actual platforms because nobody wants to watch them. So they've outsourced to Kick or Rumble because they're bad at streaming. So they're watching my stream right now, and they have a bunch of people watching their stream, and then they're dumping everybody into my stream because they're so bad at content. They can't come up with content that they have to restream my stream, who, you know, I have people watching me, so I'm clearly good at what I do. So it's like I'm chewing up food and then I'm baby birding it into your mouths because you're not, you know, able to go out and find your own food. So enjoy my sloppy seconds, asshole. L content. Anyways, we're watching clips of me doing actual real content, so if you guys want to hang out, feel free. A screw veneer, or D, a parting gift. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which one went first.
Honestly, it was Eric.
Okay, Eric.
Yeah, we're gonna, by the way, chat, we have a feature called shield mode, which is basically means that it shut down the chat for a moment, so people who just joined or people that don't follow the stream can't chat. If you are somebody that is just here to enjoy the stream and that's affecting you, just hold tight. We're gonna leave it on for a bit. We'll turn it off in a sec.
Okay, no problem.
He's not gonna raid you, bro.
I like the game. I don't want the raid.
I want to watch the clip of Scootish's mom. That was probably one of the funniest moments. Oh, this is me right now. Infinite fart. 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 Infinite Yeah, assholes, this is what real content is. 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 This is what real content. Okay, anyways. I want to watch the part with Scooter.
Sorry, can I re-record mine?
Yeah.
You want
Sam, go
I
make a
got it.
sandwich. I'd like phrase the class.
Eat my ass. Hate
Well, I have a lot
watchers.
riding on this.
That was awesome, cheese. Okay, we'll watch this clip and then we'll wind it down.
I know.
I don't know what that means.
You can't do that. It's golf.
Which one? Aren't on the
Call me B, please.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
That was good.
Hold on, can you say it into the mic again?
Short.
There's why I don't understand.
He was pointing at
I
me.
think you get 299 more of them.
Short.
Anyway, I have a message for you.
All right, dude.
Thank you.
Is he still on payroll?
Shut up. If someone has this particular quality about them, you would refer to them as a textraterrestrial. Is it A, autocorrect makes their typing hard to read, B, they text you inhumanely fast, C, they never reply almost as if they aren't on the planet at all, or D, they're old and cell phones are a foreign object to them?
I respected you.
Yeah. No, Spooky really deserves
Okay, you know what we're gonna do because I don't even know
I
what
also
the fuck is
respect
happening.
women.
Spooky deserves that.
Wait. I'm gonna count to
That's
three.
so
Yeah,
Okay.
respecting
All right.
women.
I'm gonna count to three, and on the count of three, you guys all hit it.
Okay.
Because I don't know who the fuck said it. Ready?
Yeah.
Probably
One,
that actually
two.
probably was the worst way I could have phrased that in the history of any ever.
Hold on, Eric, put it
Don't
down.
touch it.
I'm gonna turn it off, Soup. Always turn it back on.
4, 6
Simon.
says. Don't say it. 3.
Ow. Jesus. Oh, I missed the button. I broke the button. I broke the button.
It's a good thing you had a head
Does it
start.
work at all?
Yeah, it does.
I'm just saying I could sit in front of Scooter and hit my head.
Okay, well, Eric got it that time. So, Eric, which one is it, you think?
Hi, I'm Scooter.
What is
So
C,
with
they
the
never reply
buttons, this
all
is kind of
because they
funny.
aren't on the planet?
With the buttons, I bought the buttons ahead of time and I was gonna program each of their buttons to say something that was like individually funny to them. I was gonna have Eric say collector's anxiety, like him saying that. But I realized that I didn't have batteries. So as they were on their way over, I had to have one of them stop and get me batteries. So I was like, okay, change the bit. I was like, I'm just gonna have everybody program your own button. Like, you know what I mean? And it was a funny bit and it ended up being hilarious. But it was originally I was gonna get nut buttons and then I was gonna program their own. Yeah, putting their own buttons was funnier. It was way funnier and they were cheap and it was fun. Yeah, and the buttons right next to the mic was kind of scuffed, but also kind of funny too in its own way.
No, Scootish, you take this one because I feel bad for you.
Wait.
Which
one did he? Which one?
He opened his
Which one
button.
did he say?
He said.
Doesn't matter, honestly.
It doesn't.
Use your
Yeah,
instincts.
just go with your gut.
I figured out what the button was.
Nice,
guys. Good
good.
news.
Wait.
What is C? They never reply. Is that what you said?
That's the same one that he said.
I asked you what he said, and someone said it doesn't matter.
Well, it matters now.
I use the I want a mulligan.
You can't.
I don't know what that means.
You can't do that.
It's golf. It means I get to go
Wait.
again.
I don't golf.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. No, not shield mode. Hold on. No, I don't want to manage it, you fucking idiot. Hold on. Rat out who it is, Raiders. This will be really funny content for you. Rat out who it is. Nope, rat out their channel. Rat out who it is. This will be really funny for you if you rat out whose channel you guys are all coming from. One of you is not loyal enough. Oh, now they can't rat him out. I think it might be on Kick. One of them could have ratted him out. One of them could have ratted it on. I'm not leaving it on. I wanted to see. 7TV, does it auto? Yeah, if you have it. I have their chat logs. They're self-reporting. It'd be pretty funny. No, that's why I wanted to know. I want somebody to rat it out. So, because they're sitting behind their computer and we could, like, I want to see the fucking idiot. Unthinkable is better. Is that a streamer / channel? It could be. Can't even make good content when it was being handed to you. I literally. You guys just came in here and I'm going to make better content out of you in 30 seconds than you have however long you've been doing whatever the fuck you're doing. They were doing a Discord username? Yeah, well, I think what they want is we were like, oh, call this person on Discord, which I'm not an idiot. You're in my house. It's been banned off Twitch. Interesting. No, certainly they're a scam or a troll, or more likely both. It's definitely somebody that's live, that's watching right now, that is, like, just sitting and waiting. They aren't good enough to be known anywhere. If I can't find you in, like, 15 seconds, I'm a woman on the internet. I should be able to find anything. If I can't find you in 15 seconds, you're a fucking humegalol. So I don't like like, what am I supposed to do? Like, okay, dude. Good luck. I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do? But to your chat, if you'd like to watch a streamer that makes content, you know, don't come here because we also don't want you, but. Okay, I want to watch Scootish's. This is going to be so funny. Oh, no, I muted it.
Are we okay over there?
I muted it because I was going to try to find their channel, and the chances of me going into their stream and them having something on stream that would get me banned was high because, you know.
It's the
ship goes down with their captain.
I just can't read it.
I don't even know which one you said because you sounded like you're a fucking Looney Tune.
B.
It's not B. Nobody gets this one.
Not even like an underdog.
Wait, no, please.
No, you said C. Can I do a do-over, Kevin Mulligan?
Phone a friend.
What is
phone a friend?
mulching?
No, phone a friend.
Call Cutie right now.
Here. Can I phone a friend?
Yeah, phone a friend.
All right. Come here.
Actually, that's good.
I hope so.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Okay. Let's. So out of these, which one would you choose?
I think you should pick C.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Are you actually calling someone?
Hold on.
Oh.
Can I call Barry's dad? Hold on. Yeah.
Scootish, you can't Google it.
I'm not.
Oh.
Calling
This
someone.
was so awesome.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
Mom, I'm on a live stream right now. This is my phone a
Yes.
friend.
Yes.
I'm
if
glad you
someone
guys like
has
this.
this
This is
particular qualities about them, you would refer to
I
them
just
as
my
a
only beef, my
extraterrestrial.
literal only beef, and this is kind of unavoidable, is that my floating cam, the one that you're seeing right now, the HDMI port is fucked, so it's got this like really bad tearing and flickering, which is like, I'm just gonna have to get a new camera or change the HDMI port, which sucks. But that's like my only beef, really.
The options are autocorrect makes their typing hard to read. They text inhumanly fast. They never reply, almost as if they aren't on a planet at all. They are old and cell phones are a foreign object to them. Now I know this third one was very tantalizing because they used the word planet. It is not that one.
Are you sure? Just wanted to pick a letter.
Thanks, Wins.
Which one
it was
is it,
really
Mom?
bad. It was really bad. Yep.
Mom, I have a lot riding on this.
I think she hung up, maybe.
No, she's still on the line. She's on the horn. Mom, I don't want to put pressure on this.
There's a little
But
pressure.
there's a famous YouTuber named Pointcrow who got struck down by Nintendo like a little bitch, and his respect for me is riding on this.
I was on Master Baker.
And Spooky was on Master Baker.
Biker.
I almost said Bader, but that would have been weird.
You're almost out of quarters, man.
Mom, we need an answer.
So you're saying he has some respect for you as it stands right now?
No, actually, he's famous for only messaging my channel twice, and it's I have no respect for you, Scootish.
Okay, that makes more sense. All right,
Yeah.
I think D.
They are old and their cell phones are a foreign object to them.
That's what I'm going with.
Come on.
It is D. Congratulations.
Kyle!
Another thing too, I texted my neighbors before we did this stream because I know all of the people that were in it, and I texted them and I said, hey, I just want to let you know I'm having a game night with my friends. You know, it might get a little loud, but it's only gonna be for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours caps. And she texted back and she was like, it's fine, we're not home tonight, so have a good night. And I was like, thank God. And so when this happened, like normally I would have immediately been like, oh no. But when it happened, I was like, okay, we're good. It's fine. We're chill. It's all good.
She hung up!
That was really funny, and then like the whole thing was really funny, but the ending I think was really good. The ending was kind of, so I had a big whiteboard and I drew a very, well, I mean, I can't show it to you guys. I was gonna show it to you. I drew a very vague diagram of a vagina on the whiteboard. And I was going to wheel it out. And I was going to show them, and I was going to have them point to which one was the clitoris. And like 10 minutes before that happened, I started to go like, I don't know, dude, that feels like maybe I'm pushing it. Like Twitch's TOS is like, if it's educational purposes, it kind of can be okay. But also like, how many times has Twitch banned people not meaning to? I don't know. It's one of those gray areas. Where like, yeah, well, that's the problem too, is people draw dicks on stream all the time. And like if I draw a vagina, that could get me banned because, you know, of course. So I just decided to have them go behind the sheet and look at it, which I think was funnier.
3. Can you switch over to the other Barry? You guys, the chart on stream. Read the question, you guys.
Yeah.
And then, 1 second. So the question is, where's my mouse?
Yeah, I just didn't want to get banned. Like, it would be a 3-day ban, whatever.
Urban Dictionary refers to the clitoris.
But like, this is my only source of income right now. So if I get a 3-day ban, even if I get a ban of any kind, I'm shitting my pants. You know what I mean? Oh my God, come on.
as tiny pencil eraser of love. Please locate it on the chart provided.
Shit!
I don't know if I can show you guys the chart on stream, so
You cannot. That's why.
Oh, I didn't study.
if you guys could all come behind the curtain and look at this chart that I have.
This seems this seems kind of pointed.
Come on, turn and tell me where the clitoris is.
Oh, there it is.
I know, that's what I don't want to show it. I don't want to show it, that's why.
No, I mean like.
It is hand
Can I tell
drawn.
you a genuine thing that happened today?
No, okay.
When I came over first, I was like looking around because I've never been here, and I did take a peek behind the whiteboard, and I thought to myself, man, it's really cool that you drew the solar system on the whiteboard. So that's how I'm gonna do.
I don't have a clip
so
of
now
it
I
flat
want all of
rising.
you
We
to
can
write.
find it
I
though.
wrote, there's letters on there. It was diagrammed. So I want all of you to write which one you think was, yeah.
What if you don't think it's on any of those?
Scooters, put your phone away.
Then that's
I don't have a phone. I don't know. Do I have a
that's
phone?
perfectly fine.
No.
Thank you.
At least turn down the volume. I can hear it from over here.
Okay. You don't. If you have to look at it that long, I think there's a problem.
100%.
No, get out! Get out! No!
What?
Get out!
Dude, why are you drooling?
You can't ask a woman.
I was curious.
You should know. Okay, go ahead and write down your
I
answers.
went to a Catholic school.
That's
How long do we have?
about 10 seconds.
The only safe sex is abstinence.
Okay, perfect. And Chad, I apologize that I can't show you the diagram. I looked it up. I think technically I could, but I'm not gonna risk it. So we'll just say that we're finding it on solar system. We're finding planet clitoris on a solar system. Okay, do you guys all have your numbers, your letters written?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. On the count of 3, I'm gonna have you show them. 1, 2, 3.
I love women.
Women.
Wow, yours has boobs on it.
I know. I put little boobs on
Yeah,
it
that's good.
for women.
Women.
Well, you're gonna have to do some math here. You ready? You already know? You guys are all correct.
Finally, I found it. After years of searching.
The One Piece.
The One Piece is real.
It's real.
Yeah.
The clitoris. The clitoris is real.
When I wrote 0,
That should be an alert. I should turn that into a soundbite.
I was just joking, and it was like 2000, right?
No.
Oh.
Okay. So Adam, what did we do some quick maths? All right, Barry, can we switch over to the board cam?
So Eric's was like cut off, which was cut off on Stream Elements, so I would have had to like open Stream Elements to fix it, and it was just like too far gone. But yeah, Eric did win. Yeah.
I know that one of them's cut off. I know one of them's
Okay, the one that you were talking about, Flat Rising, I think was like right at the beginning. The camel toe part was my personal favorite.
We're in my house in Los Angeles with
Are you familiar?
Judge with me. We did it.
Worry about Urban Dictionary?
Nope.
I saw it as a second grader
I am short.
for the first time.
Oh my god.
In case anybody forgot.
And I looked up, my friends urged me to look up a word called melching. It's a verb. I want everyone in chat to Google melching.
Can you tell us what it is?
I can tell you.
I don't know what happened to the mic right there.
Should you tell? Guys, this is Eric, former Master Baker contestant and also judge with me. We did it together equally.
Wait, what?
You looked up.
Melching.
A successful maneuver requires a bounciness amount.
What am I looking for? I'm trying to remember what it was. We specifically put the stick on the mic. The mic on it to spooky.
Anyways.
Do you want the judge to notice me?
I don't remember. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember specifically where it was. It was when Spooky said something about necrophilia. It was like in here. It was like in this area. Grandma. Was it after Scootish's story?
Here's Johnny.
Was it when he said they don't call me?
Johnny Choi. And they needed to have passed away. Pain. It is C.
There is no way that's how you're answering this question.
Huh, I don't remember.
What is A?
Yeah, I kind of know what you're talking about. My favorite part was when Spooky says, "Do you know why they call me Spooky?" Oh, that was this one.
Well, I guess speaking of, what is? Can we do sexy time?
That was this one.
Yeah, you bet. 100?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sexy
that's
time for
all.
100? Doing this act is often described as a sexorcism. Is it A, moaning like a spirit has taken over your body at the moment of climax? B, throwing up while in bed? C, sleeping with someone to help drive out the memory of your last partner? Or D, climaxing so intensely you begin to speak in tongues? Who was you?
Hey, chat.
John, go ahead.
I was there.
Do you know why they call me Spooky?
No. There is no way that's how you're answering this question.
What is A? Moaning like a spirit has taken over your body at the moment of climax.
That's wrong. Scootish.
What is climaxing so intensely you begin to speak in tongues?
No.
Really? What the fuck? Okay. What is C? Sleeping with someone to help dry out the memory of your last
We
partner.
found the guy in pain. It is C. It is C. Congratulations.
I'm really glad I was right.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, guys. No.
Yeah.
No. You see, sleeping with somebody to get rid of the memory of your last partner requires
Right.
you to have a partner in the first
Sure.
place. So,
And they needed to have passed away.
What?
Wait, are we going back to the melching thing? Is it the same thing?
Yeah, that's fucked. I genuinely mean this, that if you hang out with this group of people, this is slightly more on than how it is all the time. Like that is pretty indicative of the general vibes of the friend group. Gotta hit him with the "or so I've heard." Yeah. I mean, everyone in that group I hang out with regularly. Scootish the least because he doesn't live here, but he's here for like a month. So, yeah, those are all people I hang out with a lot. It's fun. It's fun time. Okay, we're gonna go raid somebody because I have to go. Because I have to go to a thing, and this was a bonus stream, and thank you guys for hanging out. I know it was just a react stream the whole time, but I had a good time. If you're here and you're new and you enjoyed the stream, please follow. If you're here and you're new and you followed the stream because of Master Baker or anything that I did recently, we sometimes do react stuff like this, but most of the time we play horror games, we play all kinds of indie games. We don't usually play AAA games. That's kind of the thing I don't do. We watch YouTube videos. We do game shows like that. I bought an IRL backpack that should be here the next couple days. So we're going to be doing a lot of IRL streaming. I live in Los Angeles, so we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff like that. So there is a lot of stuff we do here. We do a lot of different kinds of content. I'm going to put us in emote only. That's probably a good idea. I appreciate that. Let's go raid somebody. It's always fun to end early because then we can raid somebody. Who can we raid that we don't usually raid? There's a lot of options. Whiskey's live, Sandy's live, Mick's live, Britballs is live. Is Will live? Yeah, Will's live. Is he? I don't think he's live. Unless I can't see him. Spooky's live, it's true. Carlos is live. Kev's live. Let's go raid. Is Nikki live? Nikki raids us all the... Oh, yeah, let's go raid Nikki. Nikki raids us all the fucking time, and we never get to raid her because she's always live before us. I don't know what she's doing. I haven't looked. But yeah, she raids us all the time and is very sweet and nice and kind. Dan's about to end. God damn it, Danold. I'm going to see Dan tonight, actually. I'm ending probably for the same reason that he's ending, because we're going to the same thing. Okay, we're gonna go raid Nikki. I really value you guys. I'll be live tomorrow. So tomorrow is the month review stream, and I know it'll be the 4th, so it's like a couple days in. But I have the month review video to show you guys, which is all of the best clips of last month. We do that at the end of every month. Go through, watch the best clips. I make a little montage video. So we'll do that. And I have a game for us to play, and there was like one other thing that we're gonna do tomorrow also. But I'm gonna go hang out. One of my friends is having a housewarming party, so I'm gonna go hang out with a bunch of people that you guys know. And I'm sure I will tell you all about it tomorrow. So thank you guys for hanging out. If you don't follow the channel, please do. Here's my socials. You wanna go follow those? Here's the Discord. It's 18+. Nope, not for Doug. Not for Doug. Oh my gosh, am I gonna hit the end stream? Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow
In case I don't see ya.
at 7 o'clock.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.